Hold on, people. I'm having some tech issue here. I think my headset mic's going out. Shh. I don't know. Can you guys hear me? I'll try the intro and see how it plays. Okay now.
Hey there, friends, the lights are low. We're out to blinks and off we go. Coffee cup and open tabs. Little voice in the back says hi. Hit the intro, play the tune. We don't need a crowded room. Truth don't shout, it walks in steady, side by side. We timestamp it, roll it back. Watch the words, not just the hype. And make your mind up for yourself. No looping lies tonight. This is Kathy P's, let's talk about it. Hands on heart, no fear to call it. Kids are off limits, we don't go. Real life, full stop, we mean it. Be proud, misfits. Say it loud, misfits. We hold a line and we won't misfit. Do the YouTube stuff and pull up a seat. Let's talk about it. Trolls can roam from chat to chat. We're too grown to dance with that. Two wrongs never made a right. Write that down and forward this and rumor that. If it harms a child, we pass receipts or silence. Those are the only sounds. We timestamp it, roll it back. Keep the context in the light. Say a piece without the docs. Let decency win the fight. This is Kathy P's, let's talk about it. Hands on heart, no fear to call it. Kids are off limits, we don't go. Real life, full stop, we mean it. Be proud, misfits. Say it loud, misfits. We hold the line and we won't misfit. Do the YouTube stuff and pull up a seat. Let's talk about it. If the signal drops, I'll be right back. Mute for the littles, then we're on the track. We don't chase pain for a couple of views. We chase the truth like good friends do. Panels up, the voices blend. Make your case, now play it again. We'll disagree without the knives and stones. Turn the volume down on spite. Turn the spotlight up on right. Home isn't home when we're throwing bones. This is Kathy P's, let's talk about it. Hands on heart, no fear to call it. Kids are off limits, we don't go. Real life, full stop, we mean it. Be proud, misfits. Say it loud, misfits. We keep the guardrails where they fit. Hit the thumbs and take your seat. Let's talk about it. Voices in the chat, I see you. Mods, thank you. Be kind, be smart, be proud, misfits.
Okay, can you guys? Okay, now I'm moving. Okay. Look, I don't know if it's glitching, if it's the port in this freaking laptop, or if it's just the mic is just going bad. But it's just I don't know. I think it has more to do with the port being loose. Of course. And hopefully it'll work tonight. How's everybody doing tonight? Why do I not have a background? No, that's not the one I want. I have no idea. Uh-oh, I hear a critter out there. I don't know what it is. So we ready? Let me say hi. You ready for Friday? For the weekend? Friday night? Hey, Rocky. Hey, Steph, not that Steph, don't side-eye me. Hey, Miss Brittany. Hey, Cat 1961. Hey, Enid, good to see you. Hey, Little C. Oh, thank you. The Krama Rules made it. She did an amazing job. You can ask her, Miss Brittany. Hey, Shauna. Hey, Marcy, good to see you. How's band going? Hey, Deb. It's wild out here. I have no idea why I don't have. That is the weirdest thing. Why my background's not showing. I don't know. It's there, I know that. It's supposed to be anyway. Oh, I don't know. So, anybody, you got big plans for the weekend or what? I'm sorry, I was trying to fix mine. Anyway, I got the videos from Betty that we didn't get to. We didn't get to finish, Lolcow, BJ. I had to end because, my kids volunteered us to go to trunk or treat at the school after 4 o'clock when you got to be there at 5. Yeah, they don't get home from school till about 10 after 4, 5 after 4. I was live. Yeah. So I had to end and get them ready to go because the neighbor was coming and I didn't want to. Anyway, kids. They enjoyed it. They got a little bit of candy. They enjoyed that. Hey, Toe Beans. Hey, Smoke Show. It is supposed to be raining tomorrow during the football game. Oh, I dreaded that on Saturday mornings. My daughter sent us pictures of her in the band poncho. They are hideous, and with 450 dressed like that, it looks like a cult. I remember. Oh, and I hated them cold winter Saturday mornings, man. Yeah, I don't miss freezing my butt off, but it was fun. It was a lot of traveling. It was a lot of chaos, but it was fun. Hey, hindsight. So, um, I don't know if I can find it. I'm gonna try. There's this EBT crisis is getting crazy. I mean, people are losing their minds, and yeah, they're also losing their minds. The ones that didn't, And look, I get there's waste and there's fraud in the system. Of course, there is. Could they do better catching it? Absolutely. They make it so easy. That's why it's done so rampantly. I mean, it's yeah. There's a lot of fraud. But come on, just because you need some help to get some food, you can't get your kids a pizza or a bag of chips. So even though you're out there trying your best and you're working and you just need some help to keep some food on the table, it happens. You're telling me your kids don't deserve to have a treat because you needed some help? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that's the way to fix it. I think that's going to cause more harm than good. And it's going to backfire, which it has been. People are losing their shit. But you know those TikTok videos, you don't know how many of them is real and how many is just put on for the TikTok video. You know. Those ponchos are black and buttoned down the front. Oh. You listening in bed, Toby? Is the baby there? I love that dark gray. It seems like it has a blue hue, but it doesn't. Cat fur. Your cat's gorgeous. Mine's actually sleeping. I haven't put Betty on yet. He hasn't heard her cackle. But we don't have to review anybody. We can just go see what we can find on the streets to laugh at. We don't have to review Brittany. We don't have to review Betty. We can watch Clip Channel videos. It's Friday Night Hangout. Lolcow review. I'm sure we're going to find lolcows no matter where we go on the streets. You know. Hey, Tinfoil. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. I don't know. You know, like Dolly or not, you know, I think his game is a scam, of course. I mean, come on, really? People like to pay for their entertainment, I guess, seriously. But ever since the blowout, you know, because, you know, overreaction and, you know, PJ V and PJ and Dolly V and Dolly, Turtle Island hasn't been doing that great. In fact, they didn't even do one last night. You know, sometimes people just don't make no sense in the things they do and say. Just sometimes. Hell, I probably don't sometimes too. No, I didn't, Lisa. I have ignored it. I got so frustrated with it. I walked away. But this weekend, my neighbor's gonna show me how to make sure I'm doing to get the lid off the canister that holds the filter, so that I can clean the filter, and then I'll know how to do it. And it's that ring I'm having a really hard. I can't get that ring off. My husband was strong, and he must have freaking super glued that thing. I don't know. He had no problem getting it off though. But I think that's the only thing it can be, that the filter needs cleaned, and it's not getting enough of the air pressure, the suction to go. Other than that, there's no motor. There's or I have this, so I might have too much. I might turn the pressure going to the solar system, the water flow, the pusher. I might turn that down, because sometimes if you have that up too high, it'll take too much pressure away. And I don't know. This is what they were telling me at the pole store. Anyway, there's no motor. There's no. I mean, you plug it into the thing on the wall, and that's it. Or the flange is broke on the inside. Now, those my sweet friends, her husband's kind of like a handyman. There's not much he can't fix and redo. He said he will do it. He will, if it's the flange, he'll put it in. So I don't know what else it could be. I put it in a recycling bin. I was so pissed. I just said, I mean, it's a simple gadget. You plug it in and it goes. That's it. There's not much to it. There's a hose and a thing on the bottom that sucks up the freaking dirt off the pole, walls, and floor. There's not much to it. You should have seen me getting the thing open to put the tablets in. That was a whole treat. My husband always said he has everything so tightly, and I had to get help to unloosen it. Now I got it to where it's tight, but I can do it on and off. Hey, Mystic. Ingrown. You know what my daughter asked me for? She hasn't had a pair probably since she was 4. Rain boots. Yeah, she hasn't had a pair, I think, since she was 4, maybe 5 at the latest. Yeah, I guess she got a little upset when we got so much rain. And right now we're in a dry spell, but it's coming. We made it through another hurricane season just about. Yay. Not nothing this time. Um, it's almost over. And there's no action out there, so nice calm season for us for a change. Not for everybody, just for us for a change. But yeah, she got her dress flats wet and she did not like that. She was pissed. I was like, okay. Um I could imagine her with them. You know, a good pair of rain boots. She always used to wear them when it was raining over top her shoes or put her shoes in her backpack, whichever, however they fit, whichever she picked at the time. And then she outgrew the last pair and just now she wears the little ankle boots, the little black ones, the little brown ones. But she got mad because her dress shoes got wet. And she was afraid the heart rhinestone was going to, there's a heart on them made out of rhinestones. And she was afraid it was going to loosen them. She was not a happy camper. She said, "We got any monkey glue?" I said, "No. I actually have to get some." Anyway, you to do garden work? That's not a bad idea. Oh my God, today. Yeah, today was an expensive day for me. I caused some damage today. I broke my screen door handle and I had to cut the screen on the screen door to get in because I keep the front door locked. I'm home by myself all day. I keep the front door locked. Um, I was taking the dog out and I opened up the patio door and he'd already stepped off over by the plants to tinkle. I look down as I'm taking the step and there's a freaking snake. It wasn't a big one, it was a little one. But it was weird because its head and its neck going down into its body was this weird print, but the rest of it was black. From what I could, I had no idea if it was poisonous or not, but that sucker had its head raised. And I'm like, oh dear God, thank God Bubba didn't even notice it, stepped right over it. But I'm trying to, the door slammed shut. Yeah, well, it locked. Yep. Because I still have those child safety locks on freaking everything. Even when they can't reach the shit. It's just what you do. So I proceed to take Bubba out because I might as well. I can't get back in the house and I'm not staying there to see if that snake's coming after me. Because my dog didn't give two shits about it. He wasn't no help. My cat would have tried to go after it, and what if it was poisonous? I don't know. It just had a weird looking head and neck going down into his body. The print it was like a snake print. It was black and gray. Anyway, so yeah, I totally trashed my screen door. And now I don't feel safe because that was just another way to keep somebody from coming in. But this sliding glass door is bolted at night, so but yeah, the thing is over a freaking snake, I probably cost myself about $200 because I have to get the door rescreened and get a new handle and lock. Yeah. Over a fucking snake. I don't even know if it was poisonous. because I had my dog. I didn't have time to look. I had to worry about getting my dog away just in case, because that sucker had its head up. It was, yeah, she is a girly girl. She loves all the hair gadgets and accessories. She loves her nails being done. Um, she loves doing her nails. And just one day she quit biting them. I had been trying to get her to quit. I mean, she would bite them down to the quit. I mean, she would bite them. And I had been trying for years to get her to quit. And nothing I did worked. And then just one day she quit and she started painting her nails. And that's it. She don't, but she paints her nails a lot. But I get her those little jewelry stick-ons and stuff. She gets a kick out of it. And that stuff's not, it's inexpensive to give her hours of fun. Okay, this live wasn't really a whole bunch that I care to go over. There's just a few things, and I'm not familiar with this couple at all. So I'm hoping some of you are, and you can fill me in, because I don't know. I'm not familiar with them, and I've never heard her talk about them, heard BJ talk about them, or play them before. Oh my God, I found. Look, I was looking for songs I could clip, different parts out to make y'all some clips, for memberships and and supers, right? About swimming in the pool, y'all. you you got to hear what I found, and I clipped different parts of this song. You got to hear what I found. Okay, that's only one clip of it. I know you probably don't think it's funny, but there's several. I mean. I clipped a couple of the verses out of the song to play for you guys. No, I don't want to perfectly. I really don't want to. Look, I know I'm one of the few channels that have not reviewed it specifically. We've talked about it, and I've reviewed Britney or others, but portions. But yeah, I haven't sat down and gone over it. And maybe that's why a lot of people aren't coming in, because they're wrapped up in it and they want to hear about it. But what is there new to tell you? I mean, she even tried to claim that lady's book, that Lori Heller or whatever, Hellis or whatever her name is. Apparently, Lauren tried to claim her book. I mean, but you guys have heard all this stuff over and over. And I figure, have I paid attention to know what's going on? Yeah, I was going to break it down and do a live about it. That's why I watched that whole 9 hours with nobody else's commentary, just her. Yeah, that took me a little while. I'm not gonna lie, that took me a little while. But I figure, hey, sometimes you just need a break. I can always go back and do the live I had prepared. It's going to be talked about for months to come. But I personally wanted to, do something. And I was hoping, usually the people that come in here tell me they want to do something, hear something different. So, hey, Donna. Hey, Davis fam. Okay. I want to show you. You tell me what you think of these songs. These clips. I'm sorry. I think they're funny. Because it's about us misfits in the swimming pool. All right, I'll quit killing you guys with them. I don't know. I just thought they fit us being the poolside misfits. That's all. I just play them stupidly, like, yeah, Marcy, I don't want to watch anything. I really don't. I've heard enough about her today. I've heard enough about all of them, and until there's more to the story. There's more, and I don't know if it's going to come out. I think one of the parties may be planning on doing something legally and doesn't want to bring anything out on the tubes yet. Will it come out? Someday, most likely, if there is more. But I don't know. It just don't add up for me. And Lauren, hey JB, you like that song? It's fun. Yeah, I got about 5 different ones I'm gonna play for. Oh shit, I forgot to do a goal. Oh well, I always do. I've been looking for songs about swimming in the swimming pool or hanging out by the pool. But we can just call ourselves the Misfits. We don't have to be the poolside Misfits. I stream out at the pool. Well, not in the pool, but sitting on a patio. I always have. I even made all my videos out here before I went live. The song, yeah, I know it was. But she's got these people on this panel. We're gonna edit. We're just gonna fast forward to a lot of this because there's only. It's just just not. But she's got this couple that I'm not familiar with. I guess they do Sebastian Rogers coverage. Of course, somebody else that came out and made a channel over off Sebastian. I don't get it. But you know who we haven't looked at for a long time? Crime Time Buzz. And Nonsense reminded me of somebody the other day when I was watching Nonsense, that 5D. I had totally forgotten about her. I mean, we reviewed her a couple times. She's wild. We're going to have to take a peek at them. Okay. Talk, Brittany.
He says all the hate against Lauren now. This reality says all the Grammy 8. Good to really see. Brittany, they changed my name. It was Shirley C. Oh, Nanny, I don't know why that YouTube does that. Like, hey, Grammy 8, good to see you. Kind of. Reality says all the hate against Lauren now. This case you're going to talk about, the POS deserves prison. Oh, man. Girl, so tonight I'm going to talk about Jesse. I keep forgetting his middle name.
It was not riveting commentary. I can tell you that much. It really.
I suck at this.
And this is why
do I keep drawing a blank on?
I don't claim to be true crime. I don't claim to cover cases. Because you can bet if I did cover a story, I'm at least going to know what the hell I'm talking about. When it comes to, anything with it, especially a child. But, or somebody, going to prison for life or whatever. At least have the basic foundation. Something. That wasn't that. It wasn't.
On this dude's middle name. Hold on. Jesse Mack Butler.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna go.
Still doing yeah, Betty brings that up again. Yeah. Oh my God. That dude. I don't understand a grown ass man being okay with looking like a fool on here all the time. When you've been debunked numerous times, you just refuse to see it. I mean, like I said, with the Lauren stuff, I may do my live if I even do it at a later date. But I do think that there's things that have not, that I think she's afraid will come out, even though it wasn't, even though it may not be her directly doing said things. It, to her, it could damage her so-called image. Um, you know, all families have shit. You know, she has shit. Everybody does, I'm sure, to some degree. I don't know. I think there's more to it than just the shit talking. I think there's things she just don't want to have to talk about or answer to. And who knows if it'll ever come out. There's things that I'm just not prepared to talk about. Because, I don't know. If she brings stuff out, then that's one thing. But, I don't know. To me, that's, I don't know. At least I'm not ready at this time. Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to BJ. BJ. Hey, I'll throw the link if anybody wants to come up. Y'all come up, hang out, chit chat. All I ask is that you be respectful. I already stay in the yellow because I swear I don't want to get in the red. The yellow is just as bad, though. You don't really get any AdSense anyway. So if you could hype my video, please do that. Thumbs up, of course. You know, all that YouTube shit. I changed my name to Friendly Freddy. This name is my attitude. Your name is Lot 37091. Do you do the other side? They are there to hurt ones for real. Hey Darby. I don't know what you meant. Hey Cherry P. Good to see you guys. I didn't think anybody else was live. Where's everybody at? Oh. Let's have some laughs. I don't want to be serious. Let's laugh. Let's have some laughs at this one. Why not? Hell, look at what they do. Why not give a little back? And maybe then she'll learn to shut her mouth and reel in her mods and her chat during. Because see, I have no problem telling someone in my chat if it's nope, I don't do that. Nope. You can do it without being a bitch. You know, you can do it but yeah. So yeah, you're not responsible for everybody's comments, but when you start the train and it's your mods and you see it and you highlight them, yeah, sorry, that's I don't give you a pass on that. Nope. And I told you, you don't take warnings very well. You really don't. Because I told you, I don't even want to review you. That's just it. I don't even want to review you. It's at a point now where you just want to smack your head off a brick fucking wall. Because you're not going to get nowhere. I mean, people have sat on panel with you and tried. And you acted like you was all for it. Well, you wasn't even listening 90% of the time. And you haven't done a damn thing you said you were going to or any advice that was given that you said you'd take. So, yeah, there's all that. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, there it is. I'm having a day, I'm telling you. Oh, I was mad at myself. Because the last thing I need to do is be costing, causing damage to me. That's the last thing I need right now. And it's something I can't leave go because, you know, the safety first, and plus, the door needs fixed. Oh, I'm mad at myself. Member for 27 months. J Dob, it's good to see you. Let her have it. Yeah. 27 months. Thank you so much. I know I missed another one. Member Zena, member for 7 months. Oh, thank you. Keep up the good fight always. Thank you. Thank you guys. 27 months, J Dobbs. Wow. Okay. J Dobbs needs a song for that 27 months. I got another clip. We're gonna see what we do this time. Hey Freddie.
Hello. How are you?
I'm okay. It was a day.
I
As usual.
heard you say you wanted to laugh, and then you had BJ up there, so.
You can laugh at her because sometimes the stupidity is astounding.
Well, as long as you're gonna be the clown.
All right, let me play this for J Dobb.
Okay.
And for
and everybody.
Yeah. For all I just clipped parts of that song because it's about doing shit in the pool.
I like that song.
Hey, Miss Brittany.
Hey.
Hey, Miss Brittany.
Hey, Freddie.
Tell me something I want to say.
Uh-oh. What'd I do?
No, I want you to tell me something I want to say.
Oh, I don't know yet. Give me a minute. But I got a funny pool story for Kathy
Thank you, Zena.
That she might enjoy. First, Kathy, I want you to answer, and Freddie can answer too. Do y'all think a walker will float in a pool?
Yes.
It depends on
an aluminum walker. It depends on what walker you have.
Okay,
there's your basic simple aluminum walkers, and then you got, it's like anything else. They go from the simplest basic model to the ooh la la,
Yeah, because the legs are
to the
hollow.
fancy. Yeah.
They're hollow with holes in it for the.
So that's kind of a trick question because there's different weights and different materials they're made out of.
Okay, Miss Brittany, tell us what you did, girl.
What'd you do?
Well, it wasn't me, but it was my mom.
Uh-oh.
It wasn't me. We had a pool when I was growing up. Me and my friends were swimming in the pool. My walker was by the pool because I'd gotten out, in the pool. So I didn't back my walker up. Well, my mom bumped into my walker because she was gonna get in with us because my siblings also wanted to swim. And so she was going to get in because they were babies. Well, she knocked over my walker, and I'm not kidding. I was turned around. My best friend saw it. All I heard was clunk and bubbles. I had to fish my walker out of the swimming pool because it sunk to the bottom before I even turned around.
Because it had the holes in it to adjust it. It was probably one of those little adjustable ones, right?
Yep.
That's all that water got right in there.
Yep. It didn't even.
So tell us the story about how you fished it out.
Well, first I was like, I didn't even do it. I actually didn't. So I looked and I was like, Mom, how did you do this? And she goes, I pushed it with my booty. Don't judge me. And so I dove and I pulled it up, but because the water was in the walker, my friend also was like, "Do you want me to get the other side so you don't go down with it?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So
wild.
let me ask you, who has been the wildest, BJ or Bullhorn Betty? I've been doing karaoke with Elvis. So I've been choosing.
Actually, um, yeah, they both suck it. So, you know,
I mean, who's had the
there
best
hasn't been
freak?
nothing outrageous other than, of course, the misinformation in the Sebastian Rogers case still that these two are putting out, which she will put out against in this live. Betty's threatening everybody to sue everybody, and she's taking over all these different states, and she's going to have these laws repealed, and she's going to get people fired out of their jobs, and all these politicians. And she's so proud of this lady because she made it to the library board. Yeah, so she's like the number one politician for Betty right now because she got elected to the local library board.
Oh shit, she got some information.
I was like, get the. Am I living in the Twilight Zone?
Betty, if that is the highlight of your day, you need to get laid.
She needs something.
Listen, if she was to get laid, she'd probably get more toxic. She needs to just go home, go to bed.
Oh, she can get there, tinfoil. I still cover her. I mean, she's suing the Proudfoots.
Why wouldn't
She
you cover her if you want a big laugh?
yeah, she's trying to. She said she's going to make Sumner County arrest her again, so they can violate her rights, so she can sue them this time because she can't sue them for last time.
I'm moving there and I'm calling her in.
And she's
We
moving.
will help you, girl.
She's told Craddock, Sheriff Craddock, she's coming for him and his job.
She better stop making threats. You know, that can only go so far with the law. They're gonna start feeling offended and threatened. And isn't
Oh,
this
she's coming for
election year for
politicians in
that?
Tennessee and Sumner County and all the lazy Sumner County residents who don't give a shit about a missing kid. Do you know how many
Is it?
kids are missing in that area alone?
Oh,
She don't ever mention any other
multiple.
kids being missing. She wants all this hoopla. She's bitching still about Pig Fest. They're acting like, well, I'm gonna play it for you because she was pissed, and she collected money because they thought they were going to be able to get a table and stand there and pass out flyers for Sebastian. But apparently, that's not what they do at this festival. And also, the tables, I think, are like, what, $1,000 or something, or were. And she's
Wow.
pissed because the lady was turned down for the table because of why she wanted it. That's not what, and I get why they don't want to do it. It sucks that they don't.
Yeah, but not
But I
everybody
get why they
else.
don't because if they do it for one, they're gonna have to do it for everybody.
Yeah.
You know, it end up being it would, and I get it, but it's a shame they couldn't have put up something
A
for the
flyer.
local
Yeah.
missing children.
Yeah.
Just at the entrance when people are coming and going,
Well,
and like
sometimes,
a temporary billboard or something with all their posters on it, not just Sebastian's, all
yeah,
of them.
because the
Uh,
littlest thing you do, the littlest action, that poster could mean the world to somebody,
right.
you know?
I mean, I would have liked to have seen that, but I get as a business decision why they don't.
Right.
Um, and honestly, the event is about eat, drink, and be merry. I mean, let's be honest. You're paying for that ticket. You're paying to eat and drink
Why
and
are
have
you
some
gonna
fun.
but why are you gonna put I would go to the grocery store, Betty, put one up at the grocery store, doctor's offices. There's better
Oh no,
places
Betty only put her flyers right
and drinking
directly
establishments.
surrounding the Proudfoot's home and directly surrounding um his parents' home.
And Freddie, you're making too much common sense. Betty
Oh, I'm
doesn't
so
understand.
sorry. I'll break it down a little better than Betty. Fuck
Okay.
off.
Yeah,
Okay,
Ken.
we got sidetracked. Wait, Seth could have donated 1K and had Sebastian support on support T-shirt fund. Well, and that's another thing. Seth was one of the ones that this $400 paid for tickets for.
Mm.
4 or 5 people went with. There was Seth and a couple other, 3 or 4 other people. I'll show you. And they had Sebastian T-shirts on. Now he didn't have one with the big picture on it. He just had the one with the little thing in the corner of the shirt, which made no sense to me. And the other one didn't even have one on. The other 2 people did. There was things that could have been done.
Yeah.
And you know what? Though they can't just have it about one person. I get
Right.
that.
You know,
And
at this
they
point,
would have, like
I
I
would
said, a
just,
billboard or something with all the local missing children.
yeah,
Because a lot of locals are going to be there. That wouldn't have cost them a ton of money.
yeah.
And, it could have been temporary and they could have taken it down. You know what I mean?
You
If
know,
people
like
would have donated to,
put Sebastian on one with 4 other missing or 5 other
yeah,
missing. That way you're not just targeting just your child. You're doing something for the whole issue. You know, I'm
it
sorry. I'm
isn't.
not a greedy person. I think bigger than just me.
That's what I mean. They talk about how much he's doing, but what exactly is he doing? Because there's somebody in chat who said they live in the next county and there's not one in a Walmart. But also, I hear that if he's doing so much, and this isn't the first time, I've heard this from several people that live in the area and live around him, even.
Mhm.
And there's no flyers. Why is he not doing anything? Yet they claim he's doing everything.
Because
The
everything
only
he's
thing he does
doing,
is anything he can get public attention for.
yeah, I
That's
was
it.
going to say at Sumner County for public attention, money grab, and probably a chance to whine and bash his poor ex-wife that I won't even
But
mention
that's
her
true
name
about
anymore.
Walmart. They do rotate them. Sorry, Freddie. They do
So,
rotate them. And I know Katie did have them um, kept in the rotation. She was working. She did work on that.
mm,
And, they act like Katie and Chris haven't done anything, but they have. And exactly
and
what
let's
is the
say,
green team doing besides filing frivolous legal actions against everybody? What are they actually doing to help find
yeah,
Sebastian? Not a damn
let's
thing, because nothing they're
let's
doing is helping.
let's say this, Kathy. Let's say they're not doing nothing. Okay, that's none of anybody's business. They could still be grieving. It's none of my business what anybody's doing other than when you're acting like an asshole across the airwaves. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? And you're acting like a begging fool, doing nothing but crying, bumming for money. And you got a psycho named Bullhorn Betty out here acting like
Mm-hmm.
a psycho. You
And
know?
you got
Then I
this
have
thing
something to
here,
say.
this locale here, who says Chris attacks her for no reason, and he gets disgusting and went bad at her for no reason. After 18 months of you doing nothing but attacking him and his wife, yeah, he had something to say back. Did I like his words? No, but I'm not in his position. I can't tell you that how he feels about everything that has been done to him and Katie on here and
Right.
his family, and a lot of it on your channel
Mhm.
repeatedly.
Right.
He's entitled to respond, you know.
Yeah. It's called a
It's okay if,
reaction to an
how come it's
action.
okay for the Seth side, but,
Hmm.
not
It's a
okay for.
reaction. It's a reaction to an action. Don't act like an asshole and you won't get an
Stop,
asshole in
Dookie. Stop
return.
calling me. Hey, Sheila. Where was the green team when he shouted outside the police station? Yeah. Yeah, hardly anybody showed up. What, 1 or 2 people here and there?
But
Yeah.
has
And one of them flashed us all. No, I'm just kidding.
she
Yeah,
did
I
get
didn't see that.
I didn't say much.
Dookie, you're messing with my cords. Stop.
Duke is Duke.
Duke, get.
We're not going to call you sir anything if you don't stop it.
but
That's why my jacks are loose. Because his cat wraps in the cords.
Mm.
And he gets in trouble for it, but he still does it.
You need to
He's
get
so
him some
pissed.
yarn to play with.
No, he's mad because he can't sit on my lap. Because the chair
Oh,
I'm sitting in, there's not enough room for him to sit on my lap.
yeah.
He's a
Well,
big cat.
Sugar gets 15 minutes in the
I
morning and
will get a
becomes,
better chair. This chair's killing my back. Oh my God, when I'm done,
yeah.
my back hurts so bad. I can't, no. I'm sitting on a patio damn chair.
Oh my God,
They're not,
Kathy,
they're not
I
meant for
couldn't do
hours
it.
and hours. Uh-huh.
I couldn't do it. Brittany, I'm about ready to get my walker out and sit in that.
All right, let's get into the video.
Tinfoil, don't go telling on Duke to beat him
Don't
up,
ever talk
okay?
the video,
You gotta
please.
keep that quiet.
Freddie, you're over talking. You're not muted.
I don't hear no video. I'm sorry.
Oh. Yeah, you weren't muted, dear. I didn't know if you knew that or not. That's right, I took it off. Sorry. Okay, here we go.
I think it was dubbed. There was a person in chat who asked me, and I think that it was Dub Deuce. If I'm not mistaken, I think Dub Deuce asked me to cover this case. So that's what I'm going to do, because I looked it up and it
You mean reality's
pisses
going to
me
come up
off
and tell us about
to
it?
my core. The case of Jesse Mack Butler is everything that's wrong with the judicial system and society as a whole. Girl, I have missed you, just the girl who loves frogs. I'm so cute. Hey, blessed to be. Reason when I scheduled stream, somehow I accidentally clicked kids. I put it in kids mode, and when you do that, that completely
Why would you do that?
takes away comments.
How'd you do that accidentally? You don't even mess
So
with that
sorry
setting.
for that, guys. Just the girl says, nope, I have missed being here. I miss your streams due to work, or I'm sleeping. I gotta do some. I want to get some day ones going, like
Oh,
Sinner's
here we
been
go
doing.
again. She's been saying
Yeah,
that for how
it
long?
turned chat.
Year and a half?
It turned chat off. Yeah, it's crazy how that happened. So apparently, if you go into kid mode, you can't have comments
But
or
why
chat.
would you
Like, it
change that?
completely
You have
wipes
to
the
go in
whole
and change
thing.
that. Why would you even be in there? That doesn't make sense. Whatever.
Kathy,
It doesn't make sense.
I
Hey,
know.
Laura W. Yes, that's what happened. That was my fault. I'm sorry.
What?
I know why she did it. I know why she did it. Because she can grift more and say this happened beforehand.
I'm going to say, because you have to change that. And I don't understand why she didn't be changing that in the first place. Anyway.
Well, I'm off to bed, ladies. So
All right.
have a good night.
Thank you for
Good
coming
night,
out.
Miss Brittany.
Good night, Freddie. And
Night.
Freddie, you have full permission to speak for me.
Oh gosh, don't give me no pressure, please.
Okay.
All right. Good night, Britt.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
I'm gonna mute again.
Bye-bye.
Guys. So if you were in here chatting away and it disappeared, I accidentally wiped it. When I was setting it up, I accidentally put it in kid mode and didn't realize it. I didn't even realize it. So, but I want to talk about a couple things. Like the Jesse Mack stuff isn't going to consume the whole stream. So I thought we'd talk about Sebastian too, because it's the first day of Pig Fest.
It's the first day of
Have any of you thought about that? It's the first day of Pig Fest. I did. I've thought about it a lot today, actually. Yeah. Very interesting. Very interesting. Just a girl. Oh, what a pleasant surprise. That's real
Are you muted?
I mean, this is crazy. Why are they so obsessed with this pig fest about it being, a slight towards Sebastian when it's not?
That was my first question I wrote down. What's the association there?
Well, they keep spreading this gossip and rumor that Chris and Katie are involved and have say so and said no, you're not allowed to have them there. I don't believe that. I don't believe it had anything to do with Chris and Katie.
No. Well, yeah, it does sound like they're idiots just trying to make an anniversary out of every day he's
Hey, Clemson
gone.
girl, good to see you. Yeah, they are idiots. All right. Oh, she's going to talk about it.
An anniversary of every day.
Look at that. Thank you, girl. Just a girl who loves frogs just showered us with gifts. She's just a girl who loves frogs comes in bearing gifts. Look at you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for having my back. Thank you for being an awesome support. And just, for all you do. For real.
Oh my God.
Hold on. Let me get you something.
Let me speed her up.
Thank you. Thank you for supporting the channel.
Should have started with
Yay,
Betty.
that's so nice. 10 memberships. 10 new members. And I hope some of those members are at least supporters of the channel, because y'all are the ones that deserve it for sure. Okay, let me see.
Yeah, Clemson girl, she's feeling left out and she's missing. Good morning. Her views are down. I mean, hey, JB.
It's funny when I hear people say she only had 12 people.
It's a big event they put in Sumner County at the big park. Different sponsors pay to have booths or tables.
And they roast a pig.
Yeah, they roast a barbecue, beer, To
get down.
And they wanted it to be, somebody tried to get a table to set up a booth for Sebastian, and that's not what they do there. They don't, the businesses that are in charge of it, that's not what it's about. I mean, do I wish they would have put something? Yeah, but I could understand them not wanting flyers and tables and booths, and they would have to do it for everybody. Mm-hmm. They couldn't just do it. You can't just do it for one person. Mm-hmm. So I get it, because of the business side of it, but.
And you got to go ahead of time to set that stuff up. You can't just show up and expect you're going to get that.
They said Katie didn't want them to get a booth. Yeah, I don't think they have that kind of say so. And besides that, I thought the booths were $1,000, not $400.
All right, like hold please. Hold, please.
Would you guys rather go watch that and get back to this since we've been talking about it?
Sure.
Let me know, one in the chat, if you'd rather hop on over. We can come back to this. We'll hop on over and watch that with Betty about Pig Fest and stuff.
All right, give me a second.
Yeah, it's a local, barbecue.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. Just a girl who loves frogs is doing the damn thing.
He only wanted what was.
And we got to show love to Miss Amanda Meadows, who is growing like a weed. She's at 35,000 subs. That's what I'm talking about. Back to that.
This it's a one bedroom, 705 ish. Moving around, put it in my mouth.
She don't say it, guys.
Did just put in. Here is your luxury, like new carpet. Green thing. You don't like it? Yeah, from what I could, we had a job back on the pole.
So say, Craig. What up, homie? He
Mm.
said, okay. So you looked into this case, reality?
Yeah, they roast the pig.
Let me see. Hold on a second.
Can you hear
Probably
me?
a couple of them.
Now I can.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm very disgusted.
I'll tell you what, I do miss Uncle Jim's or Uncle Steve's pig roast every year. Man, that
Yeah,
shit was
Uncle
so
Kenny.
good.
I had an Uncle
That
Kenny
pork
and an
just
Uncle
melted in
Wally.
your Oh, that pork was just melting in your mouth. It was so good.
Mm-hmm. And they did ribs too, man. They were great.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Bothers me. Hi, Kyle. Hi, everybody.
Hello, reality.
This is a
hold on
rough.
a second.
This is a rough case.
Oh, this is a rough case yet. It's infuriating to say the very least. But we need awareness. We absolutely need awareness for this case. It's disgusting. It is really disgusting. So I'm gonna do it.
Well, trigger warning. This is disturbing.
If you guys don't know about this case and you don't know the outcome, you're going to be infuriated of what this evil person got. Let me just say
And
that.
trigger warning. This is trigger warning. The following details in this case are graphic.
I'm gonna.
Am I right, Brittany?
Yes.
It's definitely not. It's horrible, and it'll make you want to like freaking fight.
It is horrible.
Yes.
Oh, hold on a second.
All right,
We'll
trigger
get
warning
right to it.
to all you.
Let me pull up
Sit
the
under
stuff.
your chair.
What a monster.
What trips me out is he's young too.
Lord have mercy.
Usually are.
Not just
Yeah,
one young.
young bunches. Like,
This
Not
is
just
so
one young
riveting,
lady.
isn't it?
Two.
Well, that we know of.
That yes, that was
sorry,
the
Brittany.
goal.
Some
I am
people are
on
just
the edge
stick
of
in the
my
head.
chair.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
know. But the reason she brought reality up is because reality is the one who read about this and knows it. You know how BJ is.
Mm-hmm.
BJ does. She needs them to do it. You know, just like she always had people do it for her, and that's why she said we're going to bring reality up because she knows reality watched the video.
Yeah, she needs a yay lady.
Or that will give the details and she'll just sit there eating.
Oh, wow. What details does reality really have?
Well, at least she attempts to watch the video and read the article.
Okay, we'll give her that.
Jeez.
Second. Sorry, guys.
Oh, Lordy.
I want to give a shout out to Justin on TikTok too, because I saw today like
She's got a business.
He really got behind it. He really got, and this is out of Stillwater, Oklahoma.
What's the matter?
So I'll read this to you, but I just want to show the
What's
pictures,
the matter, baby?
of him.
Near
Little
Oklahoma State
like
University.
going up the way that he freaking
Melon.
arrived at court to like was just so. Hey, Cinderella. All right, so it says break in. High school baseball star walks free after S-A-N. I can't say the R word, but R-ing and choking two 16-year-old girls. The judge gives him a sweetheart deal with no prison time. It's out of Stillwater, Oklahoma. Jesse Mack Butler, son of prominent coach, pleaded no contest to 10 felonies, including RAPE.
Okay, but if they've already did a sweetheart of a deal, nothing's going to change it. Case closed. And if he did get that kind of a deal, what the fuck? That judge needs fired. Those attorneys need fired and charged. He should not be out in the street any fucking where.
Yeah.
Let's listen. I'm not going to listen to much of this, though.
sexual
Okay.
battery and assault. Hold on. He faced 78 years. Hold on, Greg. He faced 78 years, but gets the slap on the wrist.
Can I say the
One
slap
victim.
on the wrist?
Yeah, go ahead.
You guys want to know what he got?
Nothing.
A year's counseling. 1 year of counseling.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Nope.
This monster.
This monster.
This monster.
Yep.
Be behind
Look,
bars.
I
for
don't
the rest
know
of
the details of this case, so I can't. I don't care to look it up, to be honest with you. I wasn't even going to play this part.
And their description.
If he did exactly what he was charged with and pled out on, that's no, that deal should have never happened. However, I don't know if that's the whole story, and you know what? Maybe I will look into it, because now that I played this, because I had no intentions on playing this part.
Mm-hmm.
Like, in
So
my
he
book.
should. Yeah.
Oh, it just makes you want to just cringe. Like, jeez.
Yeah. The community is not
SOB,
happy.
let me tell you. Lord.
You know what? I'll bring it up.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
they
judge
are.
is
I bet you they are furious.
Let me bring up.
Go ahead,
Mac.
Ray. I'm going
But
to pull
the
something else
community
up.
over there in Stillwater is
I need to know.
furious.
I'm sure they are. All right, hold on a second.
Furious.
Let's okay. So it says
They must be enraged.
he faced 78 years, but he gets a slap on the wrist. One victim needed surgery after being choked near death. The doctor said 30 more seconds and she would have been gone. Cops found video of him choking the second girl unconscious on his phone. Victim's mom screams appalling injustice and a joke punishment. One says, "You're putting other women at risk by not holding him accountable." Lawmakers blast corrupt court. Does this sound like justice to you?
Okay, here's what I found. As of October 25, there were 2 prominent cases involving individuals with that name. This dude, Jesse Mack Butler, conviction and sentence. Jesse Mack Butler, 18, was convicted on 11 felony charges in Stillwater, Oklahoma, related to SA assault of 2 high school girlfriends in early 2024. The charges included attempted first-degree R and strangulation. Although originally facing nearly 80 years in prison, Butler avoided jail time. Now, you tell me how that's even possible if he truly did those crimes. He was convicted on 11 felonies. It says youthful offender status. Since the crimes occurred before he turned 18, a judge granted Butler youthful offender status. In a plea deal, his sentence was suspended in favor of a rehabilitation program that includes counseling, community service, a curfew, and supervision until he turns 19. If this is true, he was convicted.
Yeah.
That is, he didn't do it just once. He did it. He had a second victim. And how do we know there wasn't other victims that just didn't come forward?
Right.
So he already has 2 victims. Yeah. No. Nope.
But then that is Oklahoma.
It says public and political outcry. The lenient sentence sparked outrage from victims' families, who described the outcome as a slap on the wrist. Hell, I don't even call it that. I think he got his cheek pinched. That's about it.
If that, yeah.
Republican State Rep J.J. Humphrey called the outcome unacceptable and suggested favoritism influenced the case, given that Butler is the son of a prominent sports coach.
See, I knew sports had something to do with it. Slap on the butt.
Wow.
Look, pat, good job.
And you know what? That's what they call white boy privilege. Sorry, but it is.
And white boy trash. Yeah, that's sad.
Humphrey planned to petition for a grand jury investigation into the handling of the case. I guess his dad, or the state Republican, the Republican state representative. Gosh, talk right, Kathy. Wow. Yeah, heads need to roll on that one. That no, that's no. Mm-mm.
That is
Nope.
going on a lot, though. It really is.
Nope.
That
Sorry. Mm-mm.
same scenario.
He's old enough to know right from wrong. He didn't just have one victim. He had two that he was convicted on. And like I said, there could have been more. We don't know. That just didn't come forward. No.
Right.
That dude, no. Mm-mm.
And
They
some
just
that
made the
probably
women
are
the girls very unsafe in their neighborhood. In my opinion. That man was walking the streets.
That's an intimidation.
Mm-mm-mm. And there's no way they can change it. It's a done deal. You can find misconduct all you want. Go after them, but his sentence won't change. Nope.
No. You have to almost wait for him to get in trouble again for anything to happen.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
It's like they say they protect and serve, but really do they?
No.
In some cases.
Yeah, they're protecting him and his family. His prominent daddy.
And they're protecting the money and the people with it. That's it.
Mm-mm.
It says R.A.P. a woman near death. Film it like a trophy and skate free to play ball. These are the two judges who let this monster walk free. Arrest and fire them immediately. Special Judge Susan Worthington and Judge.
I totally agree with Brittany BJ here. I do. This is ridiculous. This is insanity. But I'm going to fast forward through some of it here.
Jesse Stone. So these are the two judges that gave him the deal. This is the one who has brutally, and then here's one of the victims. Like, this is so, ugh.
He's a baseball player. And who's his father?
He's the cool kid. Look at him, little rich kid.
Look at this. Jesse Butler, his mom and his sister glaring at the victim's mother. Look.
And look how he's dressed.
Look how he dressed for court. He's sitting there looking at the victim's mother.
His dad was a coach at Oklahoma State University.
What are you covering?
This is a freaking little monster of a piece of shit. 17-year-old boy brutally ours and does a bunch of horrible stuff too. And chokes two 16-year-old girls, two different girlfriends at different times.
She does though. You know, I was going to bring that up. Thank you for that, because I was going to bring that up. She actually gets excited. You hear her amp up. Yeah, it's weird. It's really weird.
Yeah.
Hey, Cinder.
I don't even want to put a finger on it. It's weird, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure Tim Boyle, I have a feeling, because he didn't have just one victim. He had two. And my guess tells me there's probably more that just didn't come forward. Yeah. And I can see why not.
Who's that young girl in that photo?
His sister.
She got an attitude right there.
She's staring at one of the victim's mothers.
Yeah, they all look like troublemakers, but the mother.
She's trying to have a stare down. She's jeering at one of the victim's mothers. That's in this photo. That's why they took it.
Intimidation.
So much that the doctor said if he had held her throat 30 more seconds, she would have died. She had to have surgery. The details are brutal and graphic. What he's done to them sexually.
He's done other things. Well.
Jesse Mack Butler, and he was facing 78 years in prison, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they gave him a plea deal, and he's off for
You got
No jail time. A year of community service. He's got to check in.
Son of a bitch.
He's got to check in.
Do counseling.
That makes me sick.
Too many. Look, they're all talking, and she's trying to talk to Craig. He's talking. Reality's talking. That Yankee guy's talking. Jesus.
I bet you community sellers pissed. He's just enraged. This must be in prison for the rest
I
of
think
his
he's
life.
just into that.
I mean, apparently, but
I don't know, Craig. I don't know.
had they been
Craig, that's a good question.
with each other
I don't know.
up to this point?
I mean, he's dated multiple girls, and they all.
I mean, like, were they not having intercourse before this?
He dated one for 3 months and the other one for 6.
Oh, you're not.
What does that matter? What he did to them was brutal, if this is true, and what the details she's saying are true. He was convicted on 11 counts, so it doesn't matter. He was convicted on 11 felonies. I have never heard of anybody walking away with no jail time with 11 violent felonies.
Right.
Craig.
Very good troll. I'm not even going to read your comment.
You get what I'm asking?
What?
Yeah, I
Having
believe that
intercourse
one.
before he did this?
Don't even go there, Brady.
I don't know about that. I don't know, but I think that's just what he's into. Like
Or
he's
it's
a,
like this the
Oh,
first
really,
date?
Marcy?
I mean,
no, he's a football. Like he's getting, I mean, he plays sports and stuff.
Yeah, that could
He's a
be
spoiled
Coastal
rich
Girl.
kid,
And what's sad about it is it's going to cost them theirs. And, their family needs them, especially with what's, happened.
Yeah.
That's just, he's a nasty, vile creature.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like a no end to the violence with that kind of a sentence.
No.
That's what he's into.
So, I mean, how
They
long
were
had been
willingly
dating? How
having
many times
sex with him.
They were. And then,
Yes, and he just would.
how rich are we talking?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I've just now started looking into it, so I don't know full details.
I'm sorry for asking questions.
No, you can ask
but
questions.
See, that's what I mean. That's why I didn't want to cover this part, because I had no intentions on covering this. But Brittany had every intention on digging into this, and she has no idea. She didn't read nothing more than that little thing I just read.
Mm-hmm.
And she's relying on reality here. That's not true crime. If I was covering this story, I would have dug and found everything I could before I went live and brought it live.
Or if you're
She
going to
doesn't even know the basics.
Or if she's going to do that, Kathy, don't cut her off. Ask important questions. Let reality tell the story. If that's how you're going to handle your channel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
So it sounds like if you're talking about mega rich or whatever, he's probably been,
I don't know.
Brittany, he forced himself upon them. That's what I was reading in articles. And he used objects on them as well.
Oh, you got to be serious. Ugh. That is just sick.
It is sick.
Oh, God.
Regardless of what the situation was, the bottom line is the dude was convicted on, I'll say it again, on 11 felonies. And they were violent in nature and sexual in nature. I'm going to do some research to see if anybody else has ever walked away like that. Something isn't right, or there's details. It wouldn't even matter. 11 felonies. You're convicted on 11 felonies. No way are you walking with no jail time.
And you're sitting in the court lobby like this.
Yeah, this doesn't make sense to me.
This guy's sick in the head, man. Oh, Lord. Trigger warning.
Sorry for coughing.
I don't know. I don't see how coffee.
This guy's sick.
Needs cough drops. Or throat lozenges.
This one makes my stomach turn. I mean, I'm literally.
All right, so I got it. I'm trying. I'm sorry. All right, let's try to get through this, y'all. Okay. So it says Stillwater victims were failed today. This
That
was on
was
October.
just riveting commentary about the case, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just
well,
riveting. I mean, the true crime concept coming from this channel is amazing. I mean, the host don't even know what the hell she's talking about.
Let's both research it and see what we come up with, Cassie.
Yeah, let's do a live on this case together.
Okay, and see if we're riveting. I want to know.
Yeah, actually, let's do it. Because I want to know why this dude walked away with no time after being convicted on 11 felonies. So, yeah, see, I had no intentions on doing this. Now I'm doing it. We'll do it this weekend, too.
Okay.
Maybe even tomorrow we'll get it because it's not going to be hard to get it together. I mean,
I got all day to do simple research. It's probably right there.
I wonder if the record's open, if you can FOIA the actual court transcripts. You know, of the trial.
You probably could if it's a closed case now.
Yeah, but did the judge seal them because of, you know, the situation? You know, that's what I'm going to try to find out.
Yeah, I'm writing it down.
What
was his name again? The kid's name?
Jesse Butler.
Butler is such a horrible last name every time I ran.
But it's Jesse Mac Butler. He's 18.
Mac.
But he wasn't, I think he was 16 and a half, somewhere around there when this happened. Yeah. And like I said, it's more than just one victim. And it's not because an ex-girlfriend is upset, you know, because he got a little rough or not, if it's what the injuries are to the magnitude that's being said by said panel here.
Right.
If somebody those are not regular everyday injuries, you know what I mean?
If somebody had to have reconstructive surgery
on their larynx,
on their there's going to be some kind of payment to the victim.
And I heard there was other things as well, but like I said, we'll go dig up everything we can find on this, and we'll do a live on
Oklahoma. Okay. Because I'm curious to know now.
Okay, well, Courtney Renee Bear has a whole list.
I'll let you run the show, and you could just ask me if I know anything.
No, you go. Why am I doing all the work?
I don't want to be like reality.
No, we're going to do it together.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm going to do research. I would never. I wasn't even going to show this part of this freaking live. Okay, I'm going to follow this person. I don't know. I can't tell. Is that Twitter, Facebook, or community tab? Facebook. All right.
I'm going to check that.
I'm going to check her out too on Facebook and see what she's posted about this case.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll see what we can find. You know, all you got to do is put his name in Google and all the articles that come up and videos. Right. You take it from there and do your digging there.
Mm-hmm.
And then that'll lead you down other avenues. Once you bring up one of those articles or one of those videos, it'll bring up other ones. So you'll find it.
Thing they have to remember what they're doing is when you're following cases in different states, especially if it's not your own, you have to follow the laws in those states. Not everybody has the same.
Okay.
13th, y'all. But below are his charges, and under that is a pathetic sentence, if you call it that. Sad thing is that he is a repeat offender, and his next victim may not live to speak out. Below are the charges that Jesse Butler did not contest in court. In Oklahoma, a no contest plea is treated the same as a guilty plea. Count 1, attempted R in the first degree.
Hold on, Brittany, trigger warning. Trigger warning. This is bad, guys.
What was that second?
Money talks, felons walks. Absolutely.
Trigger warning. Trigger warning.
It's rare you get away with this.
This is disgusting.
All right, let's go ahead and read this.
Trigger warning,
count 2
y'all.
are by an instrumentation, y'all. An instrument, basically.
This dude's a sick.
Attempted R in the first degree. Number 1. Count 2.
He at least
R
belongs in that room. You know
by
what I mean, right?
instrumentation. Yes. Count 3. Sexual battery. Count 4. Forcible. Oh my goodness. Forcible oral sodomy. Jesus.
And they let him out.
Count.
You know what
I'm not
they
even.
would have gave him his just due if he was
I'm
staying in.
telling you.
Hold
Okay,
on a minute.
look.
Count 5. Attempted.
She shouldn't even be reading that.
Well, it's part of the case. She's true crime. It's part of the case.
I know, but
I don't have, I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem with whatever. I don't have, that's
I
part
don't
of the
know. I don't
case.
want to hear Brittany reading those things. It's just me. I'm sorry.
Well, it's just part of the case. That's how I look at it.
Well, I'm taking
But
notes.
if now this is charges that he did not contest. So he did these things. You tell me how you did these horrible, violent things and you didn't serve 1 day in jail? Nah, something. Nope.
Right.
Nope.
I know what angle I'm going to check out.
Yeah, I want to find out more about this.
R in the first degree. Count 6. R by instrumentation. Again, another one. Count 7. Domestic assault and battery by strangulation. Count 8. Domestic assault and battery by strangulation again. Count 9. Oh my goodness. R by instrumentation. Count 10. Domestic assault and battery. Count 11. Violation of protection order. He violated his protection, and we'll get into all of that. At this point, it's about keeping the targeted at the high school.
What's that?
Oklahoma. The result.
The girls out there in Oklahoma.
Stillwater, I think. Yeah, Stillwater, Oklahoma. 150 hours of community service, weekly counseling, curfew, no social media, and daily check-ins. 11.
I'm blown away by that. I'm just, yeah.
That is
wow.
Just sad.
That son of a bitch walked.
And he broke an RO to do this.
Yeah, someone like that in RO that means shit too.
No.
And you know what? That's not the last that's not the last Oklahoma's gonna hear from that dude.
No
way. That dude is sick, twisted, and should not be walking free on the streets. He pled guilty, basically, no contest, to 11 violent felonies, and he didn't serve a day in jail. Do you know if that would have been a person of color? They would have found a way to throw more than 80 years.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the truth. But because his daddy was some sports coach for the university, and they white to boot, which
just kind of don't understand where people are.
I'm sorry, but that
these days. It's definitely somebody that has had favoritism, and it's a generational thing. That's what it says to me.
And for him to get away with these serious, horrendous crimes, because basically he got away with it.
Yes.
He doesn't have to register as an offender, nothing.
No.
He's had multiple victims that he's pled to, and he doesn't even have to register. So
doesn't it go after like 22 years old? If he don't get in trouble, it gets wiped off his record because of the youth.
Yeah, youthful offender. Yeah. He's just going to be more clever about his victims than what he does now. Instead of them being, I don't know if they were girlfriends or what. I'm going to dig and find out. I'd rather not hear from Brittany though. I want to move on because I want to move on to Betty.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
She just kind of.
No, I think she goes. Wait. There's this. Well, let's see what she has to say here. But there's this couple. She brings up their video, and maybe you guys are familiar.
There's a sex offender. Turn him back out on the street without any kind of oversight over him. That's where the again, if that don't fire you up, there's something wrong.
From, you know?
There's something wrong if it don't fire you up.
We're now, I think, on our.
Definitely has fired us up, all of us. I mean, that's just.
I don't think they can. Sadly, yeah, they'll get the idiots that made that deal, and they should. But I don't think they can take the deal away from him. I don't think they can. You know, it's.
Well, you have
I
to
don't know.
See if it's with or without prejudice.
Yeah, I don't think they can take the deal away from him, though. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I hope they can. If they can, yes, take that deal away. Put that boy in that prison where he belongs.
As soon as possible, please.
Mm-hmm. I just don't, I don't think you can once it's a done deal.
And I'd be looking into that.
The heads can roll that made the horrible deal. But I think he's pretty much, because of them, free and clear. So let them serve his 80 years.
Right.
You know what? Let them serve it. Break
Yeah.
it up between yep. Let them serve the time.
Well, you know, those parents could be aged by 80 years by the time he's 19 because they didn't do something right.
So let me see. Hold on a second. I'm going to stop this. I don't know how far I want to go into it, but do y'all want me to pull up the probable cause affidavit or no? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's horrible.
You believe it?
It's up to y'all. It's totally up to y'all.
No, let's move on.
See if I can find it. Dub Deuce, do you have it by any chance? Let me see if I can pull it up.
She's muting because he won't shut up. She's getting frustrated. As always. Wow. She's been muted a minute.
Oh, she must have been mad.
If there's anybody that can help me. If there's anybody that can help me find that, I try to pull it up. I do too. His son is freaking.
You don't know.
He's almost my height. Yeah, and he's big. Like, he looks just like his dad.
Yeah, I couldn't tell either.
Chris's daddy is like a real big German man.
All right, y'all. I can't. Hold on a minute. I can't find it.
Big German.
His daddy's like a real big German man. A big German, Craig says. Good Lord. You know what? I think from now on, when he's talking, I'm going to put on.
All right, hold on, Craig.
Closed caption.
Yeah, I hope the victims file a lawsuit on him and his parents. I do too. I want to find that damn probable cause.
Because I know what he's struggling with. He's struggling with some
It's not
shit.
coming up where I'm looking at all, y'all.
He's struggling with some
I don't know. I always suck at finding this stuff. Hold on a minute. Yeah, me either.
That's why you
So I
know
can
what
put
you're going to
probable cause
play, and you save the clip, Brittany. I had all those little clips I was showing ready to go. It's not hard to do. It just takes a couple minutes, but you're always late. So, whatever. You should have the time.
Affidavit PDF, maybe.
You better remember?
Yeah, him and Tia both are cool.
He's so cool.
I just
Hey, Truck,
he's got a
good to
sweetheart
see
like
you.
mine,
Yeah.
And he's big.
North Carolina.
That's too much work for
He
her.
loves everybody. But he struggles.
Okay.
He struggles hard. He struggles hard. Like, what was his friend's name? And he died with. They were on 4-wheelers, and
that was Hoyt. Yeah.
He said we said
Maybe it's here. Hold on.
He said Hoyt was his best friend, and him and Hoyt were smoking meth and shit.
Oh, I don't. No, they were too young to.
No.
Let me see.
He
Hold
told
on.
me. I'm playing guy.
Man arrested. Okay, I can't find it, y'all. I'll tell you what though. give me a day and I'll get the PCA pulled up when I have time. I can't right now. I can't find it. It's a read, I tell you. Yeah, Dub Deuce, I'll get it. I wish we had the ability to class action lawsuit the judges. I know, right? I know. All right. Well, how about this? We're going to switch gears. That's pretty much all I got for now on that. I'll pull some more stuff
So
up.
all she
I'm gonna
did.
switch gears.
Okay, now she had planned on covering this in this live, and yet again, not prepared. Did no research. All she did was just do what I did and read what I just read you off Google.
Right.
And a Facebook post that it sounds like reality sent her.
Mm-hmm.
But she's true crime. She's so prepared.
Oh, no.
How do you do a case like that? You don't even know what the hell you're talking about, but that's what you schedule your live about.
Well,
like I said, I was reviewing her. I had no intentions on the case stuff. But geez, oh man. Leave the cases alone. You murder them.
Yeah. Or, you know, at least.
And now I am going to do a true crime case because now I want to cover this case from front to back.
Yeah, I want to dig into family associations in the town, city, wherever it is he's living in.
Yeah.
I want to find out if you can even find out.
Okay, we don't want to give them more tips. We don't want to give away what we're going to do for the live.
Right. Well, because things like this too are hidden very well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I don't want them looking for it. We'll take care of that. We don't want to give her no tips. I'm kidding.
I could have two computers.
All right, give me just a second.
Already working at it.
Hold on.
I think you're muted.
No, that's her.
Oh, damn! She made us hold again.
Yep, she came back for 2 seconds.
Well, you know, I did go from an office chair to a recliner. So,
yeah, I mean, they're going to get things going.
And then she comes
on
back
like tonight,
like she wasn't gone, and just jumps right into where she cut herself off in the middle of a sentence, and then comes back like, "Oh, I wasn't gone."
Yeah, I mean, they're going to get a lawmaker. Just in the nick of time, had that lawmaker. Let's see.
Okay, here she goes. She just jumps right back like she wasn't muted.
Just in the nick of time, had that lawmaker on his channel tonight.
No, I don't. She does. We don't know because she didn't research the case. All she did was, I put in his name and I read the Google article. That's what she read, and then she went and read a Facebook post. That's it. She didn't do no digging into the case, but yet she had planned on covering it as part of her show tonight. I mean, even, you know, she's made that clear, but yet she doesn't know anything about it. She just told Craig, well, I haven't dug in it yet.
She admits.
You're supposed to be reviewing the case. How have you not dug in it yet?
She admits to it is the funny part.
You know, it's like, oh, the stupidity is astounding.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to get things going, get the ball rolling. So let me see. I'm writing on behalf of those who truly care about finding Sebastian Rogers and supporting the efforts that matter most, spreading awareness, seeking truth, and keeping his name alive in the public eye.
You know,
it's deep.
She is truly all over Facebook a lot and Twitter. And that's where she gets the bulk of her information, or her mods that do get her information, send it to her from. But she does spend a lot of time on Twitter and Facebook and TikTok. I'm like, Jesus, and YouTube. How do you have time to get anything else done?
I know.
Damn mistake. You know, I just.
I struggle.
You know what? I
sometimes
did have a
with
different thumbnail for tonight, and I think I might use the original one I wanted to use, because the one I threw up in the last 2 minutes before I went live, it's it without the background. The background was 2 big cows, because I said I was covering 2 low cows. So I think I'm gonna put the background back up on it.
You should
Why
find.
not? I'm not gonna put their heads on the cows. I'm just gonna make the cows the background.
There you go.
And I said I was reviewing low cows. They're low cows. They give a lot of milk.
Even if you showed the back end of the cow, you know. Tail flipping.
Yeah, I
in
think
the
I'm going
wind.
to change that, by the way. All right, let's get back into it.
Really disappointing to see that certain members of this group continue to target, attack, and discredit creators who are genuinely trying to help. These individuals have spent countless hours researching, creating, and sharing information to keep the focus on finding Sebastian. Their work is often done with no reward other than the hope that it may lead to answers.
No, their work is misinformation and outright disinformation, and it leads to a bunch of false tips and a bunch of wasted time because it's not accurate. It's not factual. In fact, it's been debunked. It's all been debunked.
Yeah.
So no, they're working hard at making money, exploiting the case for themselves. They know that shit's not what they're seeing, but they're gonna make it up because you know what? It sells.
Lies, rumors, gossip, trolling.
Yep.
Calling these creators liars or tearing them down their efforts doesn't help Sebastian. In fact, it distracts and discourages others from getting involved. The few creators who still remain
are because of all the frivolous legal action that the green team has seen fit to file. Yeah, it's chased a lot of people off. All the drama, they don't want to be involved. They won't touch it, and you can't blame them. And y'all just keep filing more frivolous shit. It's insane. You guys are causing it all.
Drama.
It's not even about Sebastian. It's all about your frivolous lawsuits and how much you can ruffle someone's feathers or actually hurt them, or see whose channels you can take down with your fake C&Ds and all this other crap. It's all
all connected.
The ones who have stayed.
I don't know who this lady is, post she's reading, but she damn sure don't know what she's talking about. Because it's exactly the negativity what the green team is doing and has done all along, in my opinion, of course.
I support that.
And they deserve support, not slander. We need to be united, not divided. The only thing that should matter is bringing Sebastian home. If someone's efforts are truly harmful or misleading, there are appropriate and respectful ways to express concerns, but tearing down people in the name of...
I can tell you that 95% of what Mob Crew puts out is misleading information. It's not factual. He knows it's misleading. He knows he's been debunked. Doesn't matter. It's all about the exploitation, getting the views, getting the money.
Quote unquote truth only creates more chaos and less action. Please remember, every post, every video, and every shared flyer could be the one that reaches the right person. Let's focus on what really matters. Sebastian, not personal opinions or interested drama. I love that. Let's work together, not against one another. Sincerely, Kim. I like that a lot.
But then Brittany starts talking about Sebastian and, of course, blaming Chris and Katie and talking bad about Chris and Katie. But yeah, okay. But she loves that a lot.
When was that?
She recently say she didn't do that?
That was from a long time ago, from like June.
Yeah, well, she does it in this live.
Shame.
19th. But man, how relevant is that today? You know what I mean? I thought that was a good, hold on. Let me see. So Pig Fest started today. Anybody else thought about that?
No.
Just curious.
I was busy today.
So here it says, keep your eyes out for Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers that went missing from Hendersonville. But now they don't want us to pass out flyers at the Pig Fest this year. And I don't get that. Red flags. That's one corrupt town, in my opinion. So if you see something, say something. Amen.
Kathy, I gotta say something. I see something, I gotta say something. I'm begging that Jesus will grab that keyboard and throw it out the window. Did you see that? Jesus, what would Jesus do? I just want someone to take the keyboard. Sorry, I saw something. I had to say something.
Let's see. Give me 1 minute. Oh, my Lord. Oh, they did. Is it tomorrow, Pig Fest? Hello, everyone. What's going on? Seems like the case is going quiet. Have any of you heard? Okay, hold on.
Oh, good Lord.
Hold on.
True, Sheila.
I heard, was it Joneson, I think, saying things that,
yeah, she said some shit about you today or yesterday or whatever day it was the last time she was on.
Who did?
It may have been today.
says, I'm a
I don't
local
know,
to this case.
but she did.
Okay, well, that was December. Hold on.
You're
I
not
just
going to like
couldn't
what
help
she
but think
said.
of him over and over. How was
She
the last
said
proof of
something
life? I
about
can't
me?
get over. Give me a second, guys.
No, to Brittany. About
I'm trying to
Brittany.
find the ones of the low, like the
About Brittany and Brittany's situation, about, you know, the whole thing with him being drunk and the way he carries on and stuff, and how it triggers her, and how, you know, maybe Brittany can't get away from it. You know what I mean? That maybe that's why she's tired, because, you know, he's a drunk and he'll keep her up all night, you know, poking at her and stuff like that. And I'm like, well,
Yeah.
she's up all night streaming. She has always been up all night streaming.
It seems
As far as since I know her. But I mean, Jonesy was just saying that, well, she's probably doing that because she is living with an alcoholic, a drunk, and they will keep, when they're on it, they will keep poking at you and keep you up all night long.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. The degree that they made it, she made it sound like, I don't know if they're there yet, but do I think they can get there? Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know my daughter's father would come in the room and deliberately antagonize me just because he was bored. So, yeah, I can see where, you know, people say, you got to go, Brittany, you know, but it's not our choice. It's hers.
Yeah, I'm not telling her to go. It's not my place to tell her that.
It's not my...
Their life, whatever they got going, they got going. You know?
Never know. She could be entertained by it. It's their thing.
Yeah.
recent. I guess I could go. We could go and look. Yeah,
that's what Jonesy was saying, is maybe she can't do it
Yeah.
any other way. Maybe she can't get away because of the situation. She wasn't, you know, she was saying that, you know, that's anyway. Maybe I'll play it just a couple seconds, but
Hi.
Brittany's not gonna be happy about it.
Hey, Nicole Mert. Hey, Miss Gloria. Hey, everybody. Hey, Lovebird. Y'all please click that thumbs up. I think reality
was reviewing B Tim on my panel.
What?
Whenever we were reviewing that Tia video, and me and B Tim.
Oh, yeah.
She only reviewed like a couple of seconds of what B Tim said, though.
Well, B Tim should be listening.
fell asleep on me or something. I don't know where she went, but she's gone, guys. Hold on. Let me see. And do a full search of the house. Think about that. Think about that. Why would they come do a search warrant? You know it's hard to get a search warrant. It's hard to get a search warrant.
Not in the case of a missing kid.
Mm-mm. They'll investigate too.
Brittany, where'd you go now? Jesus.
She's out trying to get a search warrant.
I mean, she just mutes in the middle of a sentence, you know?
Ready?
Huh? What?
Because I didn't see this from Mob, right? Somebody else said this was a good one.
Oh my gosh. Not again.
Where?
Hold on a second. I thought I was sharing this. Sorry, guys. I'm not even sharing it. Oh, my Lord. Hey, Ebony. Hey, girl. All right, here we go, guys. Let's go.
Authorities have said no evidentiary value.
It is of no evidentiary value. It is of no evidentiary value.
Can you tell me what those lights are?
No.
Why?
Because the investigation remains ongoing.
They're the guardians that have the ability to sign.
Hi guys, I know this is gonna sound weird, but tomorrow's picture day. So could you send some decent clothes over to me so that I can wear the decent clothes and be handsome for my birthday with decent clothes? Mom.
Because our heart is missing. He is my world. I need him. I need him back with me.
Okay, we are live. Welcome everybody. Thank you guys so much.
Can I play that again? That broke.
No, you can't.
Okay. All right, we got a lot to go over. Some new discoveries in the 3 is to combine all that information, put it into a package, and then send it and use the same kind of words.
First one is very simple.
Okay.
Sebastian got up, walked out of the house, walked out in the woods. He's out there somewhere, and we can't find him.
Okay.
That's the simple one.
That's
right.
Sometimes simple is the way it is, but go ahead.
I don't remember this, y'all. Was that Hatfields and McCoy's?
Oh, that's who she brings up. In fact, I'm going to fast forward because I want to get on to Betty.
Okay. I don't like that guy. I've watched him before.
Mob Crew. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I don't. Is that
if I keep reviewing this, then we're not going to get to Betty. Hey, Lanky. It's good to see you.
Oh, I haven't seen him in a long time.
Well, I hope everything's okay, Lanky. I don't see you much. I hope everything's okay.
Didn't want it. Said in that news interview.
Who are these people?
I feel you, baby. I don't want to get. Well, guys, listen. I'm a little bit news interview.
Let me back this up where she tells.
I know other people in life, and they've got different. And I put that last name of theirs
with a different
instead of.
Keep going. You ain't right, Sam.
Yeah, that's Sandwich.
I think,
man,
Lizzie, Buddy.
She's one of her friends and mods in the inner circle that helps her. You should see the stuff she puts in chat about Chris and Katie, and just in general how she talks about.
Really off the wall, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Saying that Chris is fake. He's talking about Chris. Lizzie, he's not talking about you, sweetheart. Buddy F talking about Chris. I think he is. I disagree with that, Lizzie. I do think Chris is fake. I do. I do think he's fake as a $3 bill.
What'd you think, guys? What'd you think? What'd you think, guys? What'd you
Who are
think?
these people?
That was Chris
Proudfoot.
Proudfoot. Help me out, babe.
Yeah.
I know all kinds of people that's got similar names,
And
Sebastian and Jaden and Chris, and I know other people in life, and they've got different. And I put that last name of theirs
with a different
instead of his.
first name.
Yeah, I'm all messed up.
Okay.
Chris said he would check with Katie about the interview.
Yeah, he said he was open to it, but he would run it by her to see what she.
That's right.
Thought or would do.
That's right.
Wanted to do.
Later, Katie declined. Crickets. Now, right now, Chris is watching this video and he's thinking, she never declined. I never got back with you. Crickets.
Yeah.
Actually didn't respond back at all.
We didn't hear you.
But by not responding back, we knew Katie had declined. Now, Katie is in that video there, the first video that says, we want to keep Sebastian in the news. We want to keep him out there. We offered. We're 3 hours away, 4 hours away. Gas that we could use for something else, time that we could.
Okay, but your intentions. So you're salty because they didn't let you intrude on their lives and want to come on your channel. So you decided to go against them.
Yeah, accept the rejection and move on, dude. God is on your shirt.
Been fishing or on the lake. We offered to give our time, our gas, didn't want it. Said in that news interview, I feel you, baby. I don't want to get. Well, guys, listen. I'm a little bit frustrated, punk. Now, listen. When you say something, watch what you say because people may call you out.
I tell you what, Mr. Hatfield. I think that these two people right here are the cream of the crop, and I think they're God-fearing people. And I'd sit down and I'd have Sunday dinner with them.
Of course,
absolutely. I think these two
We're
are
not
good people.
surprised you would eat.
And you have every right, Mr. Hatfield, to feel upset. Because you did do. I think you did what Jesus would want us to do, and you were treating others the way you wanted.
So, because Chris and Katie didn't do what they wanted them to do, and apparently they were correct, because as soon as these people didn't get what they want, they start going at Chris and Katie. So their gut feeling or whatever, where they chose not to want to interview with these people.
I think it was just
pretty spot on.
I think it's just a flat hell no. You guys are weird and silence. I wouldn't let people, anybody, just random anybody, poke into any part of my life, whether I had a missing child or not. Except for you, Kathy. You can call me and ask me anything. You know.
To be treated, and you tried to reach your hand out and help. But you know what? When somebody denies your help, that's all. I mean, what more can you do?
Not get on your YouTube channel exploiting the case and going at us because you're mad, or going at the Proudfoots because you're mad that they didn't interview with you.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's about Sebastian anyway.
Quit chewing her.
And if you ask me,
well, she's having dinner with him.
Oh.
I'm gonna go get
and look,
coffee.
if I'm wrong, tell me. If I'm wrong, Chris, please let me know. But from an outsider's perspective, and you've been pretty judgmental of me. I mean, you spouted, you're spouting false narratives and outright lies that these creators have ran with on YouTube, and you peddled the lies against me, and even still.
Wait. What? Chris peddled false lies, which that's what lies are, you know, against you. Huh. That's funny. Because for 18 months, that's exactly what you did to him and Katie.
Mm-hmm.
And his family.
Mm-hmm. And Sebastian.
Wow. Of course, she's the victim. BJ's the victim.
I haven't done that to you.
Yo.
I based every opinion I have off of what you have said, what your wife has said, or what Seth has told me. That's it.
That's not
and
true.
from the things that I've seen. And based on what I've seen, and I'm just being honest, I feel like
quit
you
chewing.
want to be in control of all the creators.
I hope she swallows her head.
You want to get all of these YouTube creators on your side. And I don't even know what for. Why?
She needs to not concentrate on eating and concentrate on her content.
Thank you, Sam. No.
Jesus.
And
man, the girl's nasty.
It's crazy. Let's just keep on listening because I'm just kind of
on it. When you get on TV and you say we want all the attention we can get, then you file suits, or you're offered to be on. I don't care if it's a YouTube channel. I don't care if it's Mickey Mouse TV. Everything that you can get for that child and any kind of attention at that time is worth something.
I would love to know what Mr. and Mrs. Hatfield thinks about Pig
being
Fest.
stalked, harassed, and threatened on the daily. No. And people taking everything you say and twisting it up and turning it into what it's not. No. No.
Let's not forget Chris and Katie have protection orders against Bullhorn Betty, who is a YouTube creator. So, I mean, rest your soul, sir. It's okay.
How do we know if they've spoken on Pig Fest, y'all? Because Mr. Hatfield's talking about, you know, giving all, you know, not letting it, not how she said she doesn't want Sebastian to fall to the bottom of a feed, or how, you know, even on YouTube, this is the way that you can bring attention. I want to know what he thinks about Pig Fest. I really would like to know what he thinks about Pig Fest.
Yeah. Maybe that one person that took him, or that he's with, or picked him up on the side of the road, or that did something with him. Maybe somebody's conscience will start working on them the more they actually see him in the news. If somebody did have anything to do with it, maybe the more they see him on YouTube and on the news, it starts working on people's conscience.
Yeah. It's very possible.
I don't mean to be mean calling people out, but
yeah,
we offered.
You're not
asked,
mean at
he
all.
said Sheila said he said
he said he would
open to it.
Yeah, I'm open to it. He said, but he was going to have, you know, he's going to ask her to see what she wants.
Never got back with us. We're going to post the text messages. Post that one right here again.
Wow. So they're all in their 50s because Chris didn't respond to them. So they decided to go after him and even show the private text messages. True scum.
Yeah. Guess so.
Oh, wow, Sheila.
Where I text them again. But see, I didn't keep texting.
Right.
I didn't keep texting because I didn't want to be sued.
Right.
He reminds me of my uncle.
Because I'll tell you something about Sheila now.
He's never threatened to sue you.
He
or
itches
anyone,
his
really.
back. He itches his back when he lies. He reaches.
He never responded to you.
A pot to pee in or a window to throw it out. So, and we've got, if I did one thing in my career, it was make friends with a bunch of attorneys after I've been a police officer for 40 years. So I do have a few friends that I think would represent us. But by the time you sued us and got financial statements, you'd probably feel sorry and give to us.
Why are you talking about suing you? Chris wasn't suing anybody. That's nothing he threw around. You got the wrong team. The green team's the one filing all the frivolous lawsuits and shit. That's where you need to. No one ever threatened to sue you, dude. You guys are trying to make yourself relevant when you're not.
I just have a feeling Bullhorn Betty just loves this. Loves these guys.
I'm sure she does.
Oh, she been spreading their word.
Let me turn closed caption on.
Again, she's wrong.
Oh, that fake
I know
laugh.
that's right. Same here. Same here. I don't got a damn thing. I don't got nothing to offer. I ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of.
Window.
And guess what? I ain't got to sit here and brag about the size of my house and the size of my poo. Because thank God.
You don't have one.
Thank you, Jesus. Yeshua HaMashiach, thank you so much. I do not base my life, mission, and goals on how many riches I have. That's vain. It's vanity. Yeah, we need money. We do need money to survive, unfortunately, right? We have to have it. But let me tell you something. You could have $1 million and be the most miserable person that walks. Money does not buy happiness. Money does not define a person. And I damn sure am not going to base my whole life and accomplishment on how big my house is or how much money I got. That is the most shallow, empty, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
Y'all much Brit. BJ
I can't be bought.
Jelly.
I can't.
I wonder if she just learned this lesson.
Money's not everything.
There is nothing wrong with being proud and showing off what you worked your ass off to get.
Absolutely.
And to earn. It's not our fault you all don't do that.
But when you're begging for it, you know, Brittany.
Yeah.
Probably.
Sent message to
I
them.
do
We
too,
sent text
Summer Dog.
messages to them, and Sheila will post them here again. Why? We thought she wanted attention in Sebastian's case. That's what she said in her news interview.
And what better way than social media?
Thank you, baby. That's exactly right. That's exactly. We've got 25,000 subscribers. Or that's what we had at that time.
At that very time. We don't want to mislead them.
But we were receiving hundreds of thousands of views on some of our videos. One video we had go.
It went viral.
Went viral.
Yeah.
One of our videos, at least one, went
people
viral.
were sharing it and everything else. And I had people call me up and say,
amen, honey. Absolutely. That too. I promise you, money will not buy your way into heaven. It don't matter how much. It don't matter how much you got. That is one thing that cannot be bought. You have to be born again and saved by the blood of Jesus. Washed in the blood of the Lamb. Praise God. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my Jesus. Thank you, thank you.
Religious manipulation.
Thank you, Father God.
Do that stuff in private.
I'm telling you. We live in some perilous times, y'all. And I don't want to preach to nobody because Lord knows I got a lot of problems myself and things I need to work on. But I feel guilty if I don't say this to y'all.
You're guilty.
I think things are going to get really bad. And I'm not talking about on YouTube. I'm talking about with the world. It's just not looking good. And, you know, I don't know who needs to hear this. If there's anybody listening to me, and let me be the first to tell you, I need to listen to it as I say it. I am not trying to sit here and be a hypocrite to anybody. But if there's ever anything that I've told you, I don't know, God's been working on me the last couple of weeks. Like, I scroll through my stuff, you know, I'll just lay down, I'll get off here and I'll go get in bed and I'll lay down and I'll just kind of scroll through my YouTube, and it's just Jesus shorts after Jesus shorts and Bible prophecy, or you know, verses, answers to questions that I've had that, you know, I don't know, it's like God's speaking to me. And I just want you to know, even if you question it, try. Just try to talk to Jesus. Just you know, give it a chance and pray to him. Ask him to reveal himself. If you don't believe in him, ask him to reveal himself to you, and he will. He will, and it will change your life. I promise you. Because I think that we are getting to a point of uncertainty. I couldn't imagine walking through this journey without knowing that there's a creator that I go to that's in control. Could you imagine? Could you imagine, guys? Imagine life. Imagine life with no creator and everything is just random. To me, the thought of that everything's just random and the world's just kind of like we're just a ball rolling down the hill, and where it goes is just where it ends up. Do you know how terrifying that is? I would much rather know that there's a creator who will hold me accountable for the things that I do wrong than to ever imagine that this earth is just a spinning ball. Random, just exactly no order. That terrifies me. I don't know how anybody walks through this life thinking that there's not someone in control.
Okay, jump fast forward.
She has no order in her home.
Confide in,
she has.
Lay all of your worries to them. Wait, I could not.
Should I turn the camera on so you can see me laughing?
Y'all.
Right.
That concept, right?
I'm telling you, that girl is out of her mind.
Her and her religious manipulation.
You know, I mean, she's somewhat right, but she's manipulated herself to think that she's right. That's how you know it's manipulation. Is that what she got after everybody told her about her begging and for money?
That religiosity, the way she uses it,
my husband was drinking. I mean, he's my boyfriend, God. And I support it. Please forgive me. Oh, wait, we forgot the hallelujah, amen. Raise your hands.
All right.
You know, I'm not mocking prayer. I'm a praying woman, but I'll tell you, sometimes these people are just wackos with it.
Yeah, she uses it to manipulate.
You hear me keep saying, do it in private.
This was what Bullhorn had to say today about PigFest. Let me see
here. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
That make Sebastian the one missing child in their community front and center. find out, what the rules were. Just being a sweetheart, right? Just being
here's her story.
On these channels that want to pick a fight with Bullhorn Betty and then go and complain about privacy. Happened. We do have a cause of death. We're going to be going over that. So this morning we're going to be kicking off the show with Sebastian Rogers. Then we're going to go into the Sumner County Library Board. We're going to be discussing the case. We're going to be going over trade talk this morning, the White House ballroom. President
He's
remarks,
all excited
terrorists,
and pushing, celebrating this local lady getting elected to the library board.
God bless your soul, Betty. What's next?
Time everything.
It's gonna be Parks and Recs next.
Hakeem Jeffries is going to be live at 11 a.m. and I would like to hear his remarks, and then we're going to be jumping into Melody and Kata. So that's kind of where we're at in the grand scheme of things of our show this morning. So we're going to be kicking it off this morning with a good morning to everybody, and then we're going to dive right into Sebastian Rogers. So let me get up here, since we were having so many technical issues. If I can get this sticky note to quit messing with my my mouse, it'd be great. So I'm just going to say hi to a few of you. Donna, it's nice to see you. Tulips, Melanie, the real me too. Sonia,
only had a few I
Pat,
watched.
good morning. Dawn, it's good morning.
And she had like 143
hey,
people in
along
there,
with Emma across the
and she's got what, 30K subs or something like that, 35 something, and she had 143 people in her chat.
On another one of our mods that moderate our chat and our channel on here, as well as Facebook. So always say hi to our beautiful chats. They work very, very hard.
Yeah, she's closer to 40K, and she couldn't get more than that's bad.
Oh no!
Hey, I'm starting to feel her, man. I used to have at least 100 or more in my chat all the time. I don't know where everybody's been. Maybe they don't like it. Oh well.
They all got bored with Bullhorn Betty, I guess.
Now be now.
Oh, wow.
Newbie now. It's nice to see you. Good morning. Me and you. Good morning, March. It's nice to see you. Crystal Pistol, Peace, Love, Jeeps. It's nice to have you. As we are coming out, Pete's, it's nice to see you as well. Plant Lady, good morning. Did I say hi to me and you? Hopefully I did. If I didn't, hi, me and you. Vicky, good morning. Deanna, YouTubers up in the house. Mr. and Mrs. E Crimecast. It's nice to see you, loves. I hope you guys are doing what you're rooting for you. Remember, way back when. Good morning, Vicky. It's nice to see you. Crimecast. I see some orange hearts. So as we're getting out of our shadow banning, which we were shadow banned damn near a month. I thought I was going to be shadow banned for a month, but obviously some type of activism I'm doing is helping relieve some of the stuff. I've been on every platform.
No, it didn't, Betty. Your views aren't any better, Betty.
About it, I will tell
you.
It
was because of you, not shadow banning.
I was just gonna say it's not because of you showing Bullhorn Betty. It's Betty everybody's getting bored with. It's not us.
I do not play when I don't do anything wrong.
Video keeps going back.
People don't like my speech. Well, it's the last time I checked in America, that's still okay. You don't have to like my speech. Trust me. Half the speech I hear out there, I can't stand.
Yeah, she
you don't
could
hear
have
me
a
going and
fortune
trying
on
to
her
shut people up.
snacks. She eats constantly.
Even all these hate channels, they want to run stories about me. I never file privacy complaints, but cowards do, right? Have several cowards on these channels that want to pick a fight with Bullhorn Betty and then go and complain about privacy.
You never file complaints. You are such a liar, Betty. You are such a liar. Not only do you do that, but you get others to do it. And you like to file frivolous legal action too.
Mm-hmm. She'll give a
tutorial. Yes, dear, you file those kind of complaints.
She'll even give you a tutorial.
When Betty turns around and bites you.
Huh?
She'll even give us a tutorial of how to do it for her.
Yeah.
In your butt. Cowards. But I digress. Let's change the tune up here in the chat. So Sebastian Rogers, one of the major cases that we took, this was when my life was completely utterly falling apart, and I learned about the case of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, and I kind of jumped into this case with both feet. I just wanted to help. It was taking my mind off some of the personal issues I was going through at the time. My car was broke down. I was going through a major public separation where my ex had a years-long affair. I had these hate channels breathing down my neck for no reason, just were working and breathing, people stalking me, coming by my home, trying to destroy my life. It was horrible. It was a horrible era in the history of the Bullhorn Betty channel, but I came here every day with a smile on my face and did my show and did my job with grace. Some days not so gracefully, but hey, you know what? It comes with the territory of dealing with Bullhorn Betty, okay? I'm a nice person, but I am a bee. I'm just not a heartless bee, right? So it's like, you can pray with me, but don't play with me. I'm just like that. And what you see is kind of what you get. I can be your best friend, or I can be snarky and nasty. You know, I like to be people's best friends. I like to be a nice person. Okay. But I have zero tolerance for BS. Okay. That's just, it's a problem I've had literally my entire life. This is nothing new. It is a personal defect I've never quite overcome. Okay. So I have this pop mouth. That basically means anytime I get up to here, crap just starts popping out my mouth. Okay. Sometimes it shocks the crap out of me.
Oh my God, for her to ever get a soundboard was one of the worst things ever. Because she doesn't know when to use the right sounds for the right time.
She's inappropriate anyway, so I didn't think she would. I just can't stop laughing at that face, man.
That is a good screenshot for a thumbnail.
It is. She makes you feel
yeah.
Her face is.
A second. Sometimes I worry what comes out of my own mouth when I'm upset. Okay, I'm just saying. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. Don't act all innocent up there. I wish I had a squeaky door so we have that squeaky door. You know, like your closet, your secrets in your closet are
Betty,
opening
none
up.
of those sound effects went with what you were saying at all. It was actually kind of ridiculous.
We're gonna let those little ghosts out of your closet too, right? We all have them. But Sebastian's case, you know, it came to my desk, and of course, you know, I sat with it for quite a while, researched it with, I mean, our moderators and it was probably the last case we worked that hard on. I mean, we work hard, but there was a lot of stuff going on, you know, before the court hearings were starting to speed up, and I basically stopped all communication with everybody because I didn't want any private communications getting drug into my court hearing, because discovery is a pain in the ass, and you still, whether it's going to go into the court case or not, some stuff still has to be produced. So I just cut off all communication with everybody, right? I had very limited communication going into that, but that was our major conversation where we were in the chat and just really honing in all hours of the night. We were working. If it wasn't me with insomnia, it was Sonia or the real Me Too, or even Pebbles for that matter.
Why though?
I'd walk into our group chat and there would be somebody up all day and night.
There wasn't that much information. It was all rumor, gossip, and drama.
Feeding information about the Sebastian Rogers case. So we had a good hand on the pulse of what was going on and what was being said on all fronts with that particular case. And we realized very early on, something was just not sitting right with us with Mom. And actually, to be honest with you, that's inaccurate. Something wasn't sitting right with us with Chris, because there for a while, we all believed Chris was the one home. And it wasn't until later that we conceded, or at least entertained, that it's possible Chris really wasn't home that night and traveled in. But it was Pebbles and...
It's not that it's possible. From my understanding, it's true. He wasn't home. He did not travel in the middle of the night. And he's not in those light videos that you're getting ready to show yet again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lord.
Who else was it? We had... Guidance and Susiana in there. So I think it was Susiana. I think it was Pebble and Susiana. They are the ones, they're the two that said, whoa, we need to be looking at Katie, you know, because most people like me, we kind of focus on the dude, right? Especially the dude that's not blood related to the missing subject, because usually there's always the hostility. And we did find that here too. There is the hostility there between
there's not.
Chris and Sebastian.
That's not a true statement. And that's not factual.
And don't call Sebastian a subject.
Yeah.
Sick.
Long story short, you guys helped me raise $400, and it was a secret. And you guys had to trust me. And I told you guys that this was not for me, that I felt that you all would approve the spending, but I couldn't tell you what it was for. And I couldn't tell you what it was for because of a variety of reasons. We've got people that are in the bushes that just want to try to hurt somebody, right? They want to hurt somebody physically, emotionally. They're nasty people. They're demons as far as I'm concerned.
They're
nasty
people.
Right? Hey, Army Vet, it's nice to see you.
And people in them bushes be nasty, according to Bullhorn. You know, the professional piece of shit.
But at the end of the day, people just like hurting people.
Oh.
So I kept it out of the limelight of this chat and said, hey, for those that want to participate, you're going to have to trust me. I've never lied to you guys. Let me say, I'm sure I've misrepresented some stuff, but it wasn't intentional. I'm not.
I misrepresented some stuff, but it wasn't intentional. I just lied my ass off in all kind of court filings and got my butt handed to me. But yeah.
We needed the bomb to drop on that one.
Yeah, but I don't lie to y'all.
Betty, you're an asshole.
She's a PPOS.
Going to take that away because I deal with breaking news and fluid situations. So there are some things on this channel that get misrepresented in those breaking news times, and we have to own it. But at the end of the day, it's the name of the game. I mean, we got a fluid situation. You know, there's so much information coming out all at once. You're trying to fact find it as quickly as possible, but you know, you do make mistakes, and some information that shouldn't been out gets out or was misrepresented, and people are confused. So you got to kind of walk it back or explain how you got there or whatnot. And we do that. Not a problem. But, you know, I've never lied to my audience. I've never come here and told you to do this and I'll do that, right? And I do this. I mean, we've heard that. Even down to...
Oh, yes, you have, Betty. Yes, you have.
We were raising money to go and provide groceries to Fort Myers when Fort Myers was completely decimated from hurricanes. These people are trying to say I'm stealing. Like, I've got no reason to steal money, okay? I own my own house, for flip's sake. These people are renting freaking in the ghetto. I mean, come on.
Betty.
Tell us.
You don't own your own house because you paid for it.
Tell us some more. If I had a brick wall.
I can't even with that one. Exactly, Sheila. They kept changing the narrative.
Yeah, and because the narrative kept changing and their lies. That's right.
Steal people's funds. Anyways, long story short is, but you guys trusted me. You guys helped me raise $400, and I promised you guys I would tell you. And then I told you I'd tell you back in September, and then I just kind of didn't tell you guys back in September because it really was for an October event. And if I told you in September, then you guys would know what it was for, and it would defeated the purpose. So what we did is we found out with the Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers case that a lovely lady wanted to be proactive. There was going to be a huge community gathering, and she wanted to be able to hand out flyers for Sebastian. And so she took it upon herself to reach out to the county to find out, you know, what the rules were, just being a sweetheart, right? Just being a doll. And she wanted to find out what the rules were and where, you know, how she could do this. I think at first she wanted a booth or a table, and they basically denied her being able to advocate. Now they put chlamydia, this nasty, fat, disgusting, looks like a meth addict lady. Let her have a table.
Number one, they didn't let her. She applied for one and she paid the $1,000 to get one. She also wasn't handing out flyers of a missing child. The people that put that event together didn't want that. There's not, you know, and that's their right.
And her name's not chlamydia. It's
yeah, and she can't be a meth head. Meth head, have you ever seen a real meth head, Betty?
You're just jealous because she's gorgeous.
They'd be, you know, 60 pounds soaking wet, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And just stop it. Why you got to insult her? Because you're jealous that she was able to do what you couldn't do? Is that it? You couldn't secure a table, but she sure had no problem doing it.
And she did it well. Very well.
In there. This lady cusses. She's disgusting. Doesn't clean her house. Just a fat slob.
Doesn't clean her house. How the fuck do you know that?
Allow this beautiful woman that wanted to just set up something so people would know that the only child missing in their community still hasn't been found. And so she was denied. But they allowed this fat pig that has a disgusting mouth, toilet, can't even freaking clean her toilet, disgusting, like just nasty lady that everybody knows is nasty. She could have because she was friends with Chris and Katie. She could have a table, but not somebody that was advocating for this young boy that's missing from their community. Very sad. Very sad. And so it enraged me.
It enraged you. The business that is running the event did that for their reasons, and guess what? It sucks that they didn't do a billboard or something, but they're allowed to do that, Betty.
Mm-hmm.
They really are. And honestly, people aren't going to carry around flyers. It's going to be trash all over the place.
And beautiful Cluminati knows how to behave. And I think that had a lot to do with it. I think she presented herself.
No, it's just the lady wanted to do a booth and pass out flyers, and they don't allow that.
Yeah, but I'm giving Clue some lovely... Would you let me love on Clue for a minute? I never want that woman mad at me.
And as many of you guys know, I am going to be going in that county. We're going to be setting up. I've been praying over this. I'm almost decided to cancel the event in February for some personal reasons and stuff like that. But I'm going to go ahead and move forward with it. But
she got court in February.
This county has done nothing to help this child that disappeared. The citizens in this community, outside of a few, I don't want to paint with a huge brush because there are people in this community that stuck their neck out pretty big. But it's few and far between is the point I'm making. It's few and far between. Oh, thank you, Mama. I appreciate that. And there's somebody else. Oh, did I miss Melody? I bet you I did miss Melody. I'll have to go back up there and thank you guys personally. Thank you guys. But, at the end of the day, outside of a few people, nobody wanted to care. Nobody wanted to inconvenience their life for a child missing from their community, a disabled child missing from. I have such a poor and a sour taste in my mouth for Sumner County, and it's not just there. I can now see why they're in the situation that they're in.
Oh,
okay.
What is that?
I can kind of see why they're in the situation they're in. I look at their citizens in that community. The citizens in that community are fake Christians, in my opinion.
What?
A lot of them are. And people are going to be like, Betty, you can't say that. I can do whatever the heck I want.
The people in that community are fake Christians because they didn't turn their lives upside down and inside out and interfere in an open active investigation of a missing teenager. Wow.
I would really like to know what a fake Christian really is.
You're looking at one.
I knew you would answer that.
I want to do because at the end of the day, I've watched these people for almost 2 years and they disgust me. The community itself is disgusting because nobody wants to raise their voice for a child missing in their community.
Now this whole community is disgusting because you don't think they've done enough for Sebastian.
Nobody is ever going to do right by you, Bullhorn Betty. So just give it up.
Forget how many neighbors were bothered and harassed.
Yeah.
The intrusions into their neighborhood, constantly having strangers in their cars, riding around filming shit, walking around filming shit. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Betty.
And if you're not going to stand up for a child missing in your community, what are you going to do? There's only a handful of people in that community that have done that. That make Sebastian the one missing child in their community front and center. And I'm sorry if people in that community are angry with me for saying that, but you know what? It angers me when I see an entire community tap out and sit out and bench themselves when there's a child missing from their community. I find it appalling, personally, morally. I find it morally corrupt. Definitely not a Christian bone. Not something that I see a lot of Christianity. The kind of Christianity that we need in communities like this. And I'm hoping that people get back to that. I think they're making strides to get back to that. Their library person, the library board, they just filled a vacancy with the county library board.
Here she goes. She's so excited about this.
Who was ultimately selected. We're going to go through that here in just a little bit. But you know me, I'm an activist and I'm an advocate.
They did.
And so when I found
all the stops have been pulled out, Sheila. I mean, law enforcement pulled out all the stops for Sebastian, continue to work the case. people have done a lot, but it's.
And you don't know what they're still doing, if they're doing anything.
And, it's just because it wasn't Betty's way or what Betty wanted done.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Betty wants them still knocking on every door, and I mean,
But you can only knock on the same door so many times.
Yeah, you don't have to answer to the cops, not all the time. Just
out that a beautiful lady was unable to send out flyers for
now, this
Sebastian.
This is the people that I told you about that Betty used that $400 to buy them tickets for Pig Fest.
Okay.
And there's Seth. You can barely see the emblem of Sebastian's face on his shirt instead of wearing a full t-shirt. And that lady don't even have one on.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, okay. And look, all the different businesses, it wasn't that kind of event.
No,
Rogers,
it wasn't.
At this Pig Fest. I figured, you know what? There's a lot of people that don't have money to go here that need to represent Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. So what we actually did with that $400, because I didn't want to send Seth by himself, we decided to sponsor 5 people to go to this fest. So Seth had an entourage to help keep him protected if something did happen. He wasn't going there alone. And so this is what we did with the $400. And for those that participated, we know who you are. You guys were very public. Lisa B. Always, one of the bigger ones that sponsored this. Excuse me. Everybody participated. I think it was, I can't remember. I know Lisa B. Always was. So for you that did participate, I want to find out, are you angry that I did this? If you're angry, put a 2 in the chat. If you approve the payment for the Pig Fest so we could put Sebastian's
Why
face
are you asking after the fact, after you've already spent the money? According to you, you spent that and then some. So why are you asking after the fact? It's too late. The money's already gone, according to you. If you really bought those tickets, the money's gone, which I believe you did. So, but again, why are you asking after the fact? Maybe that's something you should have asked beforehand.
She's crying about the money.
I'm just saying, it just, yeah.
On shirts and walk around there. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys approve this this thing. Okay, there we go. All right, so proof is in the pudding. Proof is in the pudding. Perfect. And I promised you guys it was not for me. It was not for me. It was never meant for me. Because if I didn't say that, and even people then were going around, oh, Betty's doing this, oh, Betty's doing that. These were $73. Well, 72 and change with tax per ticket. So you guys do the math. Take the 30% from Apple, if you were on an Apple phone, and then take another 30% from YouTube. That was my portion of this, okay? I paid almost $100 to send all these people there myself. So just to let you guys know, I think it was money well spent. We all had a little skin in the game, including Bullhorn Betty. And I think that
but you have an Android phone, too. Why didn't you do it through your Android phone where you wouldn't have to pay the 30%?
I think this is the point that I wanted to make by sending them there. You will not silence us. There is a child missing from your community. And if you're going to tell us we can't hand out flyers, then we're going to be human flyers, and we're going to go infiltrate your Pig Fest, and we're going to put smiley faces on, and we're going to go out there and represent a missing child in your community when you fail to do so. And that's what that community has done. They have failed this child over and over and over again.
They haven't.
Nobody's out there. We have great people like Mr. and Mrs. E, Mr. and Mrs. Car Guy, other people in that community that come out, show support, show love, actually put skin in the game by going out and doing their own searches, doing what they can do as a community member.
When are all these searches going on? Because the only thing I've seen is where you guys do meet and greets and have parties and go out.
Yeah.
Where's all this searching going on? There is no searching going on.
Yeah, claiming you're spreading awareness.
Yeah.
How much did they donate for you to do that for them? Tell truth, butthead Betty.
Child missing. Those are the people that I love and seeing out in the community. But the majority of the people out in this community, you guys need to do some soul searching, because I'm telling you, you need to look at your moral gauge. Is your moral gauge high or is it low? Because from this outsider looking in, it looks pretty stinking low. And that, honey, is a you problem. That is a community problem. That is a problem that I'm afraid we can't do a lot right now. Oh, I know. With everything going on, I know. But it doesn't matter. You guys have always been there. You guys were one of the first people that stood up and wanted to help. So, and I know that because I know how soon we got into this story, and how soon after you guys were reaching out to me to speak to me and all this other stuff. You know, you guys were one of the first families I actually spoke to about autism and different stuff. It was very, very beneficial to me. It was very, 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 very beneficial to me. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Veronica. I appreciate it. But there are people out there that do care. It's just a damn shame. It's a damn shame that so many do not, or don't want to be inconvenienced. And that's my problem. Nobody wants to be inconvenienced. So I'm glad we got to send them out.
Betty, what more do you want them to do? You're just mad because they wouldn't let you pass out flyers at this event.
Kathy, I think you've done your part sitting at home, haven't you? You've given a lot of awareness to the situation. I think we've done our part. And
I can't believe it. And then she wants people that live in the neighborhood and in the county to be friendly to her and give her info and let her interview them after she talks about them like this.
Not everybody wants to listen to a loudmouth crackpot, you know? Accept it, Betty. You just need to stop trying to force people to do what you want them to do. Not everybody sees it your way.
Oh, Kamor, thank you so much for a member for 2 months. Thank you.
Oh,
I appreciate that.
They made a great impression. We bought their dinner. I gotta be honest with you. I'm a little jelly, okay? I'm a little jelly. I'm wondering, did I miss a great opportunity for a great steak? You know what I'm saying? For a great steak. But if you guys remember, I'm kind of anti-steak this day and age. It was after my steak I got arrested for breathing in Sumner County. Didn't break a law. I was just there taking up space, and Sumner County thinks that that's good enough reason to arrest somebody. So I'm just saying.
You were arrested because you broke their protection orders, violated them.
And we went in there. We did what we thought we could do to change the dynamic and let this community know you're not going to get in our way. Okay, this is step one. I'm telling you, you're not going to get in our way. This child is missing. 2 people in your community seem to be responsible for it, and we're not going to stop until he's brought home.
You have no proof of that. There's no evidence of any kind that says they're responsible for anything. In fact, one of them wasn't even in town.
Yeah. Choose your words wisely there, Betty.
And at this point, he's coming home. Now, we're pretty sure at this point, this is not good news. You know, this is not going to end well. I mean, we're at 2 years. We know better. But at the end of the day, we just want the whole community to know we're coming in. We're going to be raising our voices. We're going to make sure that everybody knows that we're fighting for this boy, and we could really use the community's help. You know, the community where he disappeared from. We could use their help. But right now, we're learning that the idiots running this investigation believe that this child walked out of his home with no evidence, that he actually walked 7 and 8 miles and drowned himself. That's what law enforcement is believing in this community. That's why they're rubbing elbows with all these people.
That's not what I heard.
Like Pigfest, right? Second generation.
I never heard law enforcement state that.
Nope.
For this. How much does this community really rely on second generation? It makes me wonder. I keep wondering if maybe we should start doing some debuts on, you know, the second generation and going through their finances, maybe getting some audits going, you know, some IRS audits. I think that, you know, we need to start applying pressure wherever we can apply pressure lawfully.
Oh my God. Now she's calling for them to be audited and shit, and trying to get people to report them to get them audited. This is too much.
She is out of control. Off her rocker, bumped her head.
Betty, don't piss off the IRS. Don't play with them because you may be the one getting audited, and I don't think you want that to happen.
But wait, didn't she say that our country is just in so much disarray that now she's going to go bother them some more?
Mm-hmm.
Get the hell out of here, girl. She's nuts.
No, that's
oh
true.
My God. She's making me want to take another pack, so.
And that's what we really, really need to be doing here. This family is, I don't think they have the money that people think they have. I think some of their family does. And they utilize that for their own standing in that community. But I think if we start really showcasing, and I'm talking to all the content creators, start really showcasing these people. I know before something was going on, we found out there was a lot of SA going on inside the schools, in Sumner County that's being hidden. And we're going to be taking a deep dive, and we're going to be starting applying pressure. And they can try to privatize their Facebooks and everything, but we here on social media are much smarter than obviously.
So you're going to throw out, okay.
The
So what you're planning on doing, Betty, is the typical Bullhorn, the PPOS that you are, a professional piece of shit. Your typical moves. You're going to go spread a bunch of rumors and gossip on Facebook about all this sexual abuse that's been going on in the schools and how it ties to Sebastian when it doesn't. But you're going to go spread gossip and murmur like you always do.
The smart people of Sumner County, because we have this thing called the Wayback Machine, okay? And it's an archive. So you can go ahead and block whatever you need to block, but we can go and view it, okay? We might not be able to talk on it, type on it, but don't think that you're out of our realm. And don't think that we cannot see what's going on your pages. There's a lot of stuff that we have. And every single one of your employees that have TikTok, I hate to tell you, their stuff has been sold lawfully and legally on the dark web. We have access to text message communications from your employees, dumbasses.
Then where are they? Where are they, Big Mouth? Where are they? The Wayback Machine isn't that detailed, Betty?
That was so
good luck.
Perfect.
I've used it. It's difficult. Good luck.
Mm-hmm.
It's reason.
Heck, I only did. It's been so long. I don't even know if I could do it again.
Why we told everybody to stay off TikTok there for a while.
Hey, Minx.
Just saying. So I'm not here to give you the weather of Sumner County. I'm actually here to show you that we have a new.
Thanks for popping in.
And a well-known
here she
person,
is, man. She is really just thrilled with this woman getting on the library board.
Content creator, if you will. And not only that, but is associated with Turning Points USA.
I knew there was a catch.
If you guys remember, it is very, very, very important for all of us, if you're in that community, to get involved with your local GOP office and start getting in there. If you think like me, we need corruption to go to the wayside. Knowing that there is somebody here highly involved with Turning Point USA, has over 1 million followers. Just definitely somebody that I would highly agree with and recommend in this position.
Simple fact, because she's some way connected to the Turning Point. Betty don't know jack shit about this woman. This woman is on the library board. Yeah, it's just somebody for Betty to fawn all over like she knows this woman. She don't know this woman.
Well, Kathy, I had an experience with Turning Point myself once. And I don't think I'm there.
Yeah, YouTube's been doing that. I've noticed that with several people, Healing Time.
I know what my experience was. I stayed in a shelter. That's it. I hope I'm important now.
Don't say that.
To see this woman here start getting her hand into positions in this community. We have a corrupted community, and somebody like this, somebody like Riley, would be able to really, really help in a community like this. I can't be any more proud of the work that she's doing. She's putting her feet in. I love this. I love this for her. I see great things from this community. Let me pull this back down.
Betty, it's the freaking local library board. You're acting like she's freaking the mayor or the governor. Betty, it's the freaking library board.
She ain't got a bun. I'm skeptical.
She's going to decide what books the kids read in school. That's what they do. Oh, my Lord.
I see great things from this community, y'all, and you guys need to get behind her. If you're from this community, you want to support this lady, and you want to support this lady through
There must have been a date with YouTube and StreamYards because it does that with the names and acts wanky for like a week or two after an update.
Her political path, okay? This is step one of the political path. Okay, you get on these boards, you start working hard on these boards, then you're getting your foot into the political. This is how you do it, folks. So if you're wondering how you do it, you go and apply for these voluntary positions of like, library board. Now, I don't know if this is a paid position or a voluntary position. Most of our positions here in Manatee County are voluntary, but you're only meeting like once or twice a month or something like that. You're going through some stuff. But for a woman like this, she's taking this job very, very, very seriously, and she's probably going through every single book in their libraries. So I love this. I love the fact that we have a conservative activist on the board. So we're getting people in this community that are going to change this community and are going to...
Betty, again, she's on the local library board. She's going to decide what books kids or have access to in the school libraries. That's it.
Organize.
That's all she has. Yeah, she's.
She can organize the books while everybody's on computer.
Oh my goodness.
Well, we're Googling. She's playing with books, Betty.
Well, Darby, she will be burning books.
Improve this community and help get some of this corruption out. This is the first step in kicking over and breaking up that good old boy system and good old.
So having someone on the local library board that isn't really even a politician or a paid politician or anything like that is the first step in busting the corruption in the county. With what? The fucking books they buy? Or the books they throw away?
This lady's gonna put a poster board up in the county just for Betty. And Darby, no burning books. If Betty had it her way, this woman would be burning her bra.
Boys Club. Okay, this is how you do it. This is what we're doing. This is just, again, the reason why I'm bringing this up, because this is not where she's stopping, folks. So you see her face.
You don't know anything about her.
Subscribe to her. Go get on all of her platforms. Start supporting her if you're from this community. She's going to start working her way up in this system, in this political system, and we need to be supporting her in her efforts to do so. Okay, this is what we've needed. This is what we have going on all over the country. So Riley Gaines is an American conservative political activist. Will be filing vacancy on Sumner County Commission Library Board. Say hello to your newest Sumner County Library Board member. I'm honored to serve the community I grew up in and the one where we will raise our daughter. If you want to see change, don't wait for someone else to make it happen. Step up and be that change for yourself. Oh, thank you, Sheila. I appreciate that. Step up and be the change for yourself. So that really does tell you just a little bit about her. Again, I'm so proud. I'm so proud. And we need more people to step up in this community and to do the work that people don't want to do. So again, Riley, congratulations. I can tell you,
look at that face. I think you're muted. Bullhorn Betty, go to bed. Are you muted, Kathy?
Oh, I was muted. Okay, so
share your rant, girl.
Betty's this excited only because this woman is somehow connected to Charlie Kirk stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Betty don't know her. She don't know Betty, and we don't know how deep connected. From what I'm gathering, she wasn't that very involved or deeply connected to, his the library board. I mean, wow.
I mean, it could have at least been the law library. Then Betty would have been excited. I could see that.
Well, the only reason why she, like I said, is because of the Charlie Kirk. Burn like hell. Oh, well, thank you for the $1.99. I appreciate that. I finally got one of my goals. Thank you.
Yay.
Oh, this stupid thing.
Hey, at least she's excited and not angry, I guess. I don't know. Trying to be positive here.
This newly library person who's going to determine books that's in our school libraries is going to bust out the corruption in Sumner County, don't you know? She got herself a superhero cape. She's on it.
She's going to read Nancy Drew until we're all dead.
Yeah. I'm taking Spider-Man off the shelves. Yay! I did it. You can't read It's a Penguin because it doesn't say if it's a boy or girl.
Brown Bear. Remember the book Brown Bear?
Oh, some of the books that they don't allow the kids in the library is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Totally ridiculous. I mean, I gotta sign a paper every time my kids get a movie at school to approve for them to watch it. And I'm talking, are you kidding me? There's no reason why they should even have to ask permission to watch that movie.
Right.
I mean, it's that come on.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I feel more comfortable. I feel more comfortable that one of ours is in a position. Now, it's not a very powerful position.
No, I appreciate knowing what they're doing in school. I just don't, there's just certain things I think is with the books and the movie situation and stuff. I just think that they go overboard.
Yeah.
And yeah, some of the books they've taken out is just ridiculous.
Right. And Harley Ryder, that would be something if Bullhorn Betty really did her studies. She could present that information. But thank you for sharing that. I was curious.
Riley Gaines is a very well-known athlete. She's a champion all-star NCAA swimmer. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right?
Now that's
but this is a stepping stone and a stepping block to start breaking up this good old boy system. We're in this county. Okay. We're in this county. We're going to start rocking this county. I just wanted to point that out.
Oh.
So here she is on X right here. Riley
Gaines. Here it is.
Yeah. Again, you're going to want to go and get, it is a start. It's a start. We didn't even know she lives here. Well, you guys are very, very blessed. I will tell you that. Very, 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 very blessed.
Because she was connected to that Charlie Kirk Foundation in some way.
Yeah, because she should have started with this.
She's a very young girl. It seems like she's newly married or whatever. And yeah, Betty, it's the library board.
Yeah.
I have no idea. But seeing somebody step up into this place, seeing somebody, which I knew if I was on, because I'm associated with a lot of people. I don't necessarily have to pick up the phone and call people. I'm associated. If you notice anything, what do the conservatives do? Where do we go? We're communicating with each other. We're driving the message without having to be in back rooms, sleazy back rooms. We do it all in the light and all publicly. All you have to do is follow us on social media. We all communicate together on social media. Look at who when we're having conversations or points to make, look at who all we're tagging. Okay.
No, Betty, they're not participating. You just tag stuff. I can't believe YouTube hasn't nailed you for that. But you tag people that they don't even look at your shits. They're not doing nothing with you, Betty. You're delusional. Whatever's in that cup, you're delusional.
She's afraid to tell him who it is.
No, she tags them.
We're tagging political activists. We're tagging people that know the people that we need to get in front of.
And the people you're tagging aren't watching your shit. Look at your views.
We make sure everybody is aware, so the talking conversations are going to where they need to go. It's been quite an interesting, I can say, an interesting way of doing business over the last 10 years in the political world. I will be honest with you, seeing a president meme and make people lose their ever-loving mind, like just get so enraged and spitting angry. I don't know. I feel I'm almost speechless. It's not that I'm speechless. It's like I know when I say this is when this comes out of my mouth. I know
Look
no matter
at how
what somebody's
giddy she is. She's really got a warped mind.
Yeah,
she really truly does. She's really just so giddy over these presidential memes.
She thinks she's doing something good too.
Oh my Lord. Betty, there's nothing professional about you. And Betty, you're a joke in your local community when you go to the meetings. But Betty, people don't know. No one takes you serious in any of the parties that you try to squeeze yourself into.
Her own body ain't taking her serious. She can't even spit it out half the time.
Hey, Jetty, good to see you.
Hate me. Somebody's gonna hate me. I find a little joy, okay? Sorry. I find a little joy knowing somebody's going to have a bad day just by existing, okay? I don't understand why people are so angry this day and age, but they are. They are.
Is anybody surprised that she finds it thrilling and just so excited over someone not having a great day?
And knowing that a president or a vice president can get a normal person just pissed off. Like, I want you guys to think about this. I mean, like, really, really think about this. Harry Sessions. Is that his name? Sessions? Something like that. All right. He's this guy that came from overseas to the United States. He's anti-conservative or anti-American. I don't know what the hell this kid is, okay? He seems like a douche. He just really does. He seems like he's going to be one of those guys that are a womanizer, that thinks he's, you know, he can treat people like this or that or whatever the case may be. Well, there was a meme, because again, presidents prior to Donald Trump just didn't meme. Okay? They didn't gaslight. Not publicly. So anyways,
wow.
This Harry guy, Donald Trump does this meme where there's waste, okay? Poop, okay? Poop waste. And he's getting in his jet, and he's flying over, and Harry's down below. And they let this stuff go, okay? And so Harry writes this, you know, really stuck up, you know, kind of Mike Johnson's got a rod up his butt, right? And he's like, can you please ask the president why he thought it was okay to put fecal matter all over me in a meme or something to that effect? And the VP writes and says, sure, Harry, I'll ask the president for you. Now, I don't know about you. That to me is freaking hilarious. Hilarious. Because you're talking about some kid out here on his phone that the president is now picking on, and the VP is like, I'll ask the president for you. Some Joe, some normal kid. Like he doesn't have a position in office. He's just an a-hole. I'm sorry, I just found it comical. I don't know why. I still find it comical.
Because you're an idiot.
Oh my goodness.
I still watch the jet. Maybe we should go watch it together. No. I don't want to get banned on here for showing fecal matter going into somebody's mouth. Kind of gross. You know, I'm pretty sure that they would be like, yeah.
Oh, I can't. This bitch is sick.
I hope your dog pees on that soundboard, Betty.
So this is something that somebody had sent me. I love waking up. Yeah, where else on YouTube are you going to find somebody talking about fecal matter before 10 a.m.? I'm just asking for a few friends. Oh. So we have something that's going on here. And it says, we just learned from Nerdy that Sumner County believes Sebastian ran away and fell into the water, but TBI believes differently. So Sebastian leaving without shoes, coat, nothing, goes 7 miles away on foot. Impossible. This is the insanity of Sumner County. They're idiots. They're Barney Fifes. They don't know their ass from their elbow. They would rather say this kid ran away because they don't want to do their blessed job.
Number one, I don't believe anything he says. This Nerdy character. Yeah, I haven't heard law enforcement come out and state that word for word. If they have, I missed it. But yeah, and I haven't heard that TBI has a different theory than local law enforcement because TBI hasn't said so.
Right.
Want to throw their friends in jail. I find them appalling. I find this whole entire county the most disgusting county. And I pray Riley can start getting her foot in the door, start making a great impression, and start moving up in the political world. We need more people that are TPA USA involved in our politics. Any way you can get involved, get involved. I'm just saying, we have to.
Turning
start going
point.
in. Right now.
That's the group that this woman is somehow connected to. Don't know how deep, or anything, and that is the only reason why Betty is supporting this woman, because Charlie Kirk's Turning Point.
I'm in the process of cussing all of my county commissioners out. I am officially going after 2 county commissioners, one that's up for re-election this year, and one that's up for re-election in 2 more years. 3 more years to be exact. And so one of those is Amanda Ballard. She is my personal county commissioner. So she's the one for my zone here, my district. And I'm very disappointed in her. I've been very disappointed in her since I came here. She has a bleeding heart. And all you have to do is go to her for the kids. Oh, it's for the kids, right? And she's ready. She's ready to spend $200 million of taxpayer money. It's for the kids. I can't stand that. We're here to protect children. Don't misunderstand me. But I'm not going to break the bank over hypothetical fear-mongering kid talk, okay? And
but you've been doing fear-mongering propaganda talk ever since Charlie Kirk's assassination.
Oh, long before that.
Every day, constantly.
Yeah.
Betty.
She just can't help herself.
I started my campaigning. I went back to my old account, my political account, and I started my campaigning. And basically I'm saying we have got to get rid of these 2 people. We got to get rid of George Cruz, which is my county commissioner at large. And we supported him for his reelection. He's got to go. And so does Amanda Ballard. So Amanda Ballard reached out to me with this long-winded message last night. I'm not going to read it. But I basically said, I told you 2 years ago, you lost my vote. What did you expect? What did you think was going to happen? Like she knows everybody in this county.
Betty, I don't think she was worried about losing your vote, Betty. Tread lightly, and you will. You'll talk your shit on here, but you won't do nothing in person here. You won't. And you know why.
But she's got 6 locks on every door and window at her house.
Knows Bullhorn, but knows me, not Bullhorn Betty. They don't know Bullhorn Betty. They know me, Andra, okay? And they all know that once I'm done with somebody, I'm done with somebody, right? And when I go after them, I go after them. I'm scorched earth. I'm very, very public. I let them know I'm coming after them. I gave her 2 years a head start that I was going to come after her. And I was just in my county saying, just on Tuesday, saying we're going to be removing you. And so now she's yelling at me saying, what did I do? You're terrible. That's what you did. You're terrible. Do not do emotional crap. Okay, I don't think that if you are running a county or country, your emotions take a back seat. And when I see you emotional on a dais, you're fired. Period. I don't play. And so now,
not everybody's blank like you, bitch.
You don't have the authority or the power to fire her. Good luck with that. She's got 3 years to go. Good luck with that, Betty. And the other one. Yeah, good luck with that one as well.
And let me say something about this emotional thing. Everybody has emotions. They deal with them, and then they make their opinion educatedly. Stop bashing emotions. You got to have them, Betty. When you don't have them, you end up looking like you. Stupid.
Yeah, but your emotions cannot play a part in your decision, or at least they're not supposed to.
No, but you can't help that you have an emotion either,
Right.
Kathy. You know, that's
like I
called
told her,
reflection.
I'm only one vote. But she also, why did she reach out to me? Right? Because she knows it's not just one vote. She knows that my vote is a big vote. My vote is a MAGA vote. My vote is a vote from this community where people, whether they like me or not, know I come with the shit. Whenever I'm coming in, and they support it, whether they like me or not. Right? So we're going to have some problems, and I'm hoping that we get a good candidate in Manatee County to unseat Amanda Ballard. And I'm working around the clock to make sure Amanda Ballard has no seat or no place in this county. It's how it goes. And that's what you guys need to do for your community as well.
Oh my Lord, Betty.
I'm hoping they give
you don't have that power. You're a town clown, Betty.
Well.
And you will have your proud voice back and you no more, Betty.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them are in prison.
Please tell me.
All right, so we
leaders.
We haven't stopped. Listen, guys.
Well, we'll pick this up tomorrow. I'm tired. It's 1:30 in the morning. I just realized.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that.
I didn't.
We'll pick this up sometime tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna go in and lay down, get rid of this headache.
Hopefully, have you been sleeping better?
I get a couple hours a night.
I hope you get better sleep.
Yeah.
How's little guy doing? He doing better? And Sissy?
He still won't sleep in his room, in his bed. Yeah.
Well, I hope it gets better. It's time. Everything takes time.
Yeah.
I love you, Kathy. I'll talk to you next time alive.
All right, dear. Thank you for hanging with me.
I am going to do my research, too. If you need to text me.
I will.
All right. Talk to you later.
Good night. All right, guys. I know this was a long one. I couldn't take much more, Betty. Sorry. I got some other things, though, that I want to show you over the weekend that I've been working on. And I hope that you'll like the different content. But yeah. So thank you, Misfits, for hanging with me. Mods, thank you. Hey, KB. Mods, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat and for the membership goals. Thank you. I appreciate the support. It's rough out here on these streets. But I'll be seeing you tomorrow sometime. Like I said, I've been working on something I want to... there's a couple stories I've been working on I want to show you. And, yeah. So you go out and be the best misfit you can be and have some fun out there. All right, misfits. I'll see you tomorrow. Do all that YouTube stuff, thumbs up, share, sub, and let me know what you think in the comments. And if there's anything you want to look at, let me know. All right, guys. Night, misfits.